And we're live.
Thank you, Drew. 8:01, not bad, not bad. Still late, but not
low on the 8:01, by the way. It was early on the 8:01.
Low on the 8:01.
Wasn't
I'm
deep
not
in the
sure
8:01.
that's a unit of measure. Low on the 8:01.
Yeah, it's called seconds. Yeah, it is.
Well, what would be high on the 8:01?
8:01:59.
Okay. Okay. Welcome back.
Probably me with all this.
Apparently they know how to shoot guns, but not tell time.
Welcome back to a Tier 1 Live in disarray. I guess this is what happens when you add Kyle Morgan into the mix. Welcome to the show, brother. This is a unique one. We did a Tuesday night live just a couple of nights ago, and now we have you here for a Thursday night live. Been looking forward to this one. I think the audience has been too.
Well, because you deleted our episode, I didn't do the live last time. So
I was gonna say it, but he got it.
I don't think Drew's going to let that happen again.
The Patreon hasn't let me forget. They don't let me forget that. They don't let me forget the fact that I misspelled Green Beret on my very first episode. The Patreon, they may be my fans, but they're the best fans in the world, or I want to call them supporters. They don't let me get away with nothing.
And that's who you guys are, right? Like you're supporters of the Tier 1 Patreon. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the couch, sorry, back on track. As always, we have Magnet from Lion Arms.
Thank you, Drew. I'm here.
You are welcome. Go ahead and introduce yourself if you don't mind. We'll talk to you also a little bit later.
Yeah, my name is Jacob Bain, and I have I'm a Marine, former Marine, and I have a beard and skincare line. And,
Heck yeah.
That's how I met you.
That's right. Drew's looking to get FRCC into the beard and oil business.
Oh, yeah.
Not the beard and oil business? How about the
Beard.
the bearded oil business? How am I having such a hard time with that? The beard oil.
Well,
beard oil,
I didn't know
yeah.
this, but there's a whole bearded community.
It is large.
Industry.
There's many of us.
Yeah.
There's tens of thousands of bearded gentlemen that are
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, you got something on that face of yours.
You got a baby beard.
Hey, Drew.
Because I've said this publicly, but I don't grow facial hair here because I got a round face.
We may have been on a Between Two Guns episode, but I believe it was Phil. Was it Phil Robertson said it best?
Yeah.
There's only two types of people in this world that don't have beards:
That's it.
children and women, and I am neither. That's
My
how
favorite beard line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And of course, rounding it out, behind the computer, we have Drew making it all run.
With a beard.
With a beard. All right.
Magnificent.
Drew, let's do it. Sure, what do you got?
All right, guys. It's going to be a heavy super chat night tonight. You guys know how it was with Mike Glover on here, so we're going to at this point, the rules may change in the second half, but in the first half, $10 and up super chats will be read. Anything under that is at your own risk.
Not saying we won't get to them, but saying if decisions have to be made, we can't do another 4-hour live. That's
Well, Drew can.
for the sake
Before
of
we
everyone.
start, can I give you Drew a gift? And I want to talk about.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
So-
give Drew a gift.
Yeah, not you.
Naturally.
No, so you already have yours. You're wearing one of them. Like here's a gift for a blue bearing T-shirt. But these are a part of the obviously the one that you're wearing is a part of the Voyager collection. It's only Patreon early access for blue bearing right now,
All right.
so somewhat exclusive, I guess.
Yeah. Cool.
But I love these shirts. The brand is awesome. They're more of a comfort style tee.
Yeah, it fits well.
But Drew,
Yes, sir.
these are for you.
Thank you.
And then that other shirt is the Frontline Healing Foundation, which I talked a little bit about, but
Yeah.
it's the nonprofit that I'm on the board of. Don't get paid for it. It's a part of how I can continue to serve, and I have to vote on hardships for veterans, active duty, military, law enforcement, first responders that are struggling with chemical dependency to get the life-saving care that they need, and they've reached some sort of financial hardship. So it's a nonprofit that I believe in and I put my heart and soul into. And it's one of the things we did last year was this HOPE campaign. On the back, you can see it spells out hope, but it's there's words in this. There's words. So healing, giving, light to get to hope.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love that you said that you don't even get paid to do it. Nonprofits is a funny thing. There are a lot of good nonprofits out there, without a doubt. I've seen them, but we've been around long enough, and we've seen other people go off and do things. There are some nonprofits out there that are kind of just supporting themselves, and there's just a lot of different hands in the jar, and it just makes you wonder about the validity or the integrity of it. And those are kind of harsh words, but it's kind of true. I mean, if everyone's making 6-figure checks and you're spending more money on your payroll than you're doing good, it seems like you're just you are the beneficiary of the nonprofit.
The nonprofit, if you can justify it with the tax the tax benefits from it, not being taxed, but then you run it like a business, and there's opportunities to fraudulently, get people's money and not being transparent about where it goes, or we're going to pay for this because it's something that we need. Now it does take money to raise money, and so we got to be willing to.
That it takes money to raise money, and there's one more point. It will reach a threshold for it to run. Someone's going to have to work it for 40 hours a week. And if you're going to work it for 40 hours a week, you should get paid about it. So I'm not that guy that's like, no one should get paid in a nonprofit. That's ridiculous. But
no, we have a paid position. It's the CEO, Jordan Jareski, and it's her heart and soul, man. She lives and breathes it, and she's the reason that it still exists. I'm trying to help with any influence that God's given me to be a good steward of. And, I actually hosted the 4th annual gala.
No, this again. Gala.
You gotta say them
Don't
both.
say gay.
You
Gala.
gotta say them both at the same time.
Yeah, if you say them both, you covered your bases.
Because I don't know which one it is.
Or your
man.
basses.
I hosted it this year.
Thank you.
Because I tried to get AJ Buckley to do it, and he was gonna, and he had some family stuff come up. So I was like, all right, well, I'll do it. And it was awesome. Got outside of my comfort zone a bit, but we were able to raise over $100,000 in San Antonio. And one more stat about this is transparency is huge with nonprofits. Last year, we were able to give over $700,000 in financial hardships.
Love it.
Which is awesome.
Love it.
But we got $2.5 million in applications. So we weren't even able to give, a third of what we were getting. Not every application, I have to read these. And you have to write a narrative about why this is going to help you. You have to I have to look at your bank statements that you submit to see that you're actually in a financial hardship. And typically it's a VA claim gets denied, or private healthcare only pays a certain portion. But it's a way I can give back, and I haven't seen a nonprofit that casts such a broad net. So it's, like I said, military, law enforcement, first responders. So it's not just special operations or just this. And I'm not knocking those nonprofits, because I've benefited from that. My marriage has, like, all these things.
Yeah.
So it's just one way that I'm also serving.
I know exactly what you're talking about, because on a smaller scale, of course, FRCC has a give back program, and it's robust compared to our size. And I don't get me wrong. Of course, I remember the people that we support, but the ones that I really remember are the requests that we have to say no to. Yeah. And those hurt more than helping people feels good. So it almost feels like almost ends up feeling like a negative to your soul, like, to some degree. It sucks saying no to people that need help when they're good requests and you can't cover it all.
And it's one of those things where, in lieu of us being able to financially support someone, because that's the hardest thing I have to do is say no, due to lack of funds. So like I'll read their narrative and it's like, man, this guy or gal like really could benefit from this treatment. And it's predominantly to go to Warrior's Heart.
Yeah.
So, which if you're not familiar with, that's Tom Spooner and
Yep.
Josh and Lisa Lannon started that. It's a residential treatment facility for primary diagnosis being chemical dependencies. And you guys have heard me talk about this. Like I wouldn't have anything I have if it wasn't for my sobriety. Like my sobriety is the most important thing that I can do to protect the greatest gift I've ever been given, which is my salvation. And not that I can lose my salvation, but I can freaking mess this up.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Since you're talking about that, I was going to share
Imagine that.
I was going to share scripture actually, but it's changing gears a little bit. Drew, you may or may not know this. Did you know the Bible got political?
Really?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's I'll never be able to unhear this and look at different sides of the political spectrum the same way, because God has chosen. Let me tell you how God chose. Ecclesiastes 10:2 states, "The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of the fool to the left."
Yep. Hey, can't make this up.
You gonna tell me it's not biblical to lean right?
That's right.
Can I just say right now
Yeah.
That was good.
that this is the greatest discussion we could possibly have? We lean to the right. The right is the greatest. Just have to say.
He's the best.
Go right. He's the best. It's the best thing to do. Thank you very much.
Well done, Jacob.
It was worth having you come over just for that. Yes.
That was fantastic.
All right. Let's start. Let's get through a few super chats, and then let's take it to Instagram.
All right,
for some
started
things to
off
talk
just
about.
another 11. Bravo says beer money for the boys. Thanks again for the panos. That's having fun with them, and we'll put a video on Insta soon.
I know I've
ish.
said it before, but you may not know this. We gave away a set of panos to our Patreon. They were
I
digital.
I follow you.
They were digital, but they were
I told you why I don't watch these.
they were still $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
It was. I hope. you like
What
some-
am I doing
well,
on Thursday night normally?
I don't know. Oh, I do know. You have a Bible study or a fellowship meeting that you do, and you pushed it off for this.
So tomorrow night, yeah.
Correct. But I'd like to say you replaced one fellowship with another is what I would like to think. I'd like to
sharpens iron,
view it as.
man.
That's right.
That's right.
Holy Fook says, hey, Kyle, what do you think of Brent's toothpick chicken legs in comparison to yours? In the unit, which is more common? Love you, Brent, but just asking for a friend, Drew.
He's wearing skinny jeans. That's why his legs look so big. He's wearing skinny jeans.
They're not skinny jeans. They're
Regular
tight in all
jeans.
the right places.
His legs are so
can't
big they
stop
look like
staring
skinny
now.
jeans.
No,
you can't
dude.
even see my legs.
No, I can't get past them triceps, man. You can try to walk on by, but you might get caught in a trap.
Oh!
Which I don't have any of those right now.
I don't call them triceps. I call them duceps. I don't try to do nothing. That's a defeatist attitude. Mine are called duceps.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
I think they're hilarious, and eventually he'll learn how to
I
work
think
out.
they're hilarious.
Answer your question.
Kyle,
Never change.
I thought when every combat diver I ever saw in the Q course as an instructor had tree trunk for legs. When I got to group, all the dive guys, tree trunk for legs. I was like, I can't wait to go to dive school. I will get issued thick legs.
Thick boy.
Did not get them. I did not get them. It hurt. It hurt my heart.
But there is no like mold to where we used to work as far as
Yeah.
the biggest thing is don't slow the group down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay with the group.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't slow the group down with your big old legs.
Well, dude, like a funny story was, I could have said this earlier. In OTC, I failed the first UBR.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was very humbling to fail something that when you're like, oh my God, this is going to be why I get cut. And they just straight up told me, they're like, Kyle, we get it, you're strong, but you need to run, bud.
Yeah.
And all I did after that, I don't know if you remember, but like I just ran. There were some people that were great runners, and they love running in our class, and all I did was run. And that was the first time I had in a long time gotten my PT time to like a 12:20 on that second PT test we took. Yeah. Crushed the EBR on the next one, but it's one of those things where like functional fitness is most important. And if I can't get my body weight up and over something and repeat that or get my heart rate up and down and up and down, then I'm going to slow the group down and I'm going to be a liability. So
if I remember right, one of the things on that run though that didn't help you is because your legs are so thick.
Yeah.
The friction caught your shorts on fire.
It did.
And you came in with basically no shorts, and that slowed you down a little bit too.
Well, because I was embarrassed. I was like, don't look at me.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cold. It's cold.
What else?
Yo, Kyle's on fire. Yeah, he's doing good. No, he's on fire.
No, but then do you remember this? You probably don't remember this because you didn't care about me. But I got like the second fastest O course time.
I do not remember that actually.
It was like 9 something, whatever. No big
Well,
deal.
when you're the first one, you don't care who the second one is. But I'm glad you almost got me.
All right.
No, I never. Who? Okay.
Who?
No, I can't.
Who?
Who? Well, I had to stop myself because I want to know who got
owl
first.
in here?
Keep going.
But now we know you can't answer me. So remind me to tell me. I'm sure
tell you
you
later,
know
yeah.
who first
Yeah.
is. Okay, that is impressive. That is a formidable O course.
Yep.
Holy Fook says, hey, Kyle, what did Brent tell you when they couldn't find the original recorded podcast? And what was your first real thought that went through your head? The world wants to know.
I was like,
Brent's an idiot.
Wasting my time.
for one, excellent question. I was like, man, I went all the way down there to do his podcast to try to help him start this thing and get it going because I believe in it. You know, the tier 1 asset, all the things we talked about, and that he's just going to slap me in the face and delete the podcast. My brain was like, cannot compute. But then I remembered, I also stayed in this man's house for a night, and I was like, where is he? He's not even here. No, dude, I know you're busy, man. And as soon as you told me that, I was like, oh, man. And that's when I was like, hey, maybe Starship can help. And I know you tried everything.
I tried everything.
Yeah.
But
I was disappointed to
Yeah.
answer the question because it was a great conversation, but it's something that we just talked about, you, me, and Drew. Man, it's one of those things where maybe the message that we had to deliver back then wasn't going to be as impactful as this one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we would have done this in like we just did today, you know, almost like 8 months later.
Yeah.
We would probably done something again in the future, but
Yeah.
you know, this is, I don't really obsess about the past. The past is the past. It's what you do with it.
Only tell you this now. Just pull back the curtain a little bit. I was so worried about disappointing you. I am. I almost called because it's not the fact you think about these things. Everyone's human. They think about it. It's if you act on them or not. I had started to talk myself into, okay, well, just tell him the file was corrupted. And he can't get mad about that. We'll just, you just have to be mad at electronics about that. And I started going down these roads of, all right, how can I soften this? And I was like, no, you have to tell Kyle.
Well, dude, when
the
you told me that
truth.
you're editing it, I was like, man, because I watched Starship, and it's like it's like its own full-time job, you know. So there's grace for it, man. I say I was disappointed. I was excited about, you know, the Between Two Guns. You got to demo with me, pilot.
Yeah, that one we at least got out, but.
And then, you know, the conversation, but I couldn't even tell you like what we talked about. It was very chronological, which I think is how this one was going to start to go. But I think we just kind of rolled with the conversation, and there was no real chronological order to it. So
but it was going good, so there's no reason to stop it.
Yeah.
Because it was authentic.
Yep.
All right, Drew, what else we got?
Kyle, Bigfoot or UFOs? Any stories, and do you believe?
Every week with a guest. Every week.
What do you say?
Bigfoot or UFOs? Do you believe?
No.
Neither. Me neither. Let's go down this just for a second.
Okay.
In case this is their first time listening to this. A Bigfoot has to die eventually. It just has to. And you're telling me we've never recovered Bigfoot bones? We live in a world where everyone now has a high-powered phone, camera, in their phone in their pocket, and you're telling me no one can get another picture of that blurry thing walking, which, if I know it, was ended up being proven as a hoax. And I have the same thing about aliens. Like, you're gonna have to give me better proof than what we got. I'm sorry, I need proof of something. Jacob, it looks like there's something you want to say here.
Demons, man. They've got to be demons.
There's that.
That's what.
How does Sasquatch disappear in the middle of nowhere after somebody sees him?
That's what.
Right?
That's what Mike Glover said about aliens.
Yeah,
Same.
I've heard
Whether
people
it be
say that too.
spiritual beings and
There's
of
a
another realm,
spiritual
angels
realm,
and
but, yeah.
demons. I'm like, I can at least buy that. I can get behind that a little bit.
Someone gets abducted by aliens, they call in the name of Jesus, and it ends.
Happens
and
a
they're
lot.
back in their bed.
That's true.
How does that happen?
There's a lot of those.
Has to be demons.
There's a lot of them, Drew.
Yeah, there's a number of them. Yeah,
Are you secretly
into the dozens?
researching aliens without me knowing about it?
Yeah, as a pastor, is one of the things I had to look into.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
think you know a brother?
Well, I don't know what you did on the other side of the world. All right. Holy Fook again. Kyle, have you and Christian Craighead ever sat and talked about your experiences in Mali and Kenya for your respective events? If not, would you?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, I got to meet Christian Craighead, I think shortly after he had responded to the Kenya, the Nairobi, I think it was not Dust One, but the hotel attack. And it was very, we were introduced by someone else, and I was still active, and he was dealing with a lot of like, what is he going to do about talking about it, or just a little bit of the backlash from his unit, and that culture is different, and not that it's that different, but there's a lot of parallels with Christian being in the right place at the right time, and just like I was, where and I don't know enough about that story from him. I just respect him for believing he was the right person.
Yeah.
And which is the biggest difference, is like, if you're in the right place at the right time, are you the right person? And I think training is critical. Operational experience will help that, but courage is contagious, and the courage of a few is what makes all the difference in all these situations. I'm gonna
ask you what might be
but I would like to do something with him in the future. Now that he's kind of I think he's moved to the States, and
yeah, we're in, I wouldn't say like constant, but we're in communication with him. Maybe when he comes down here, you can come down
crash
here as
the
well.
party.
Yeah. Do you think you said right time, right place, but you were dealing with that for a little bit. It's it's a lot to ask for someone to experience at times. Do you ever, when you were dealing with the aftermath of that, do you ever felt like you were at the wrong place at the wrong time? Do you ever feel like, why me? Like, why did I respond to that? Why me? Or whatever. Did you view it as a negative thing or as a necessary evil?
It took a while for me to view that as a negative thing, but absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the real hardship for me was the days after, not having ways to cope with, the physical, the psychological, the spiritual trauma. Yeah. And I'm not, what it exposed me in so many ways, because I thought I was better than I actually am. And we are great. Like, collectively, we are great.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And I didn't go into this like nose up. It was just, hey, babe. Hey, Erica.
Erica.
But it took a long time for me to, and a lot of it was with, man, what a blessing to be able to be married for 21 years to Erica. And, I gave her every reason under the sun to run, man, and run far.
I know.
And she chose to, even from afar, she chose to not forget about the man that she married and that she loves. And that she actually led me to the greatest blessing, which is accountability.
Yeah.
And my eternity. She led me to Christ. Where I pushed her away, I used to make fun of her religion. I said, I don't need your God. Where's your God?
Yeah.
And I would rip up the scriptures. She would like stash in my stuff. And I'm like, I don't need this right now. Because I couldn't trust anything.
Yeah.
And let alone myself. And a lot of it, I use the Radisson as an analogy of like, if I were a dry bushel, that was just the spark. But the real challenge was the day after and the day after and the day after, almost 3.5 months by myself, just unraveling, on, things that just weren't healthy ways to cope.
Yeah.
I needed to get out of there, man. And it only got worse.
This is just to be
with glimpses of hope. But
again, we've talked about this before, but to tell it at everyone else, because I made the mistake and maybe someone else won't make the same mistake. When I watched your Sean Ryan episode, that's really when I learned about most of the things you did. I mean, of course, I knew about it when it happened. And when it happened, I was like, good on Kyle. Went out and got some. And then just went on with my day. I mean, I knew it was a big thing. The whole unit knew it was a big thing. But it's almost embarrassing to hear your story, to be an OTC classmate of mine, which makes us, to some degree, best friends forever, and then to hear your story. And I thought to myself, and you never thought about picking up the phone and calling Kyle and see how he's doing? Like, what a horrible thing, and none of us did it. And it's, I've talked to some other guys about this. I haven't told you, of our OTC classmates, and we all feel horrible about it. It just sucks. We couldn't fathom what was going on. We didn't know better. But the fact is, why don't you just pick up the phone and call a friend? Like we could easily got a hold of your number, where you're at. So that one tore me up. It really did, and we failed you as friends, to be honest with you, on that one too. And I just wanted to say that out loud to everyone. But
it's the cigar smoke. I'm not crying. Man, I really appreciate you saying that, brother. But
yeah.
you don't have to, and none of y'all do. The fact is like we were selected, trained, developed to be empowered to do that very thing. And if anything that's come from that, like me being vocal and I can't hide behind an arrest or 2 or 3. Like, it's one of those, I tried, but it's one of those things that, like, I do think that because of the way that I dealt with that situation, the days after, moving out right when I got back, trying to start a new life, freaking Bamako rules in the United States don't really apply. And couldn't even pay my bills on time. Erica had to freaking get me an apartment. But I viewed it as a dungeon. And I just wanted my family. I pushed them away because I was like, I don't feel good about anything, especially myself. I couldn't look in the mirror without looking down. But a lot of those things, man, like, as vocal as I was, it really didn't become vocal until a lot of the damage was already done. But what do you prioritize? I wanted to be the best operator I could be in that unit, and it was such an honor to be able to do that. Like, suffering in silence was a real thing, and that's when the mask, because I am very animated, and guys know when anything is wrong because I'm not smiling.
Yeah.
And right away, the guys that are close to me, because that's the other thing is, like, you guys were independent, just like we were independent. Like, we had our own cycles, and it was just, I'd see you in the hallway occasionally. And be like, hey. But then they would be like, see ya. So, like, at the end of the day, like, it was a level of maturity that I hadn't been faced with experiencing to look inward and express outward.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what I didn't know either. And just like the unit didn't, just like you didn't. And they gave me every opportunity to try to heal and while still being operational. And I'm very grateful for all those things, man. And for you saying what you just did, that means the world to me because, but God, here we are.
Yeah.
Like here we are, and we're able to do this publicly with the platform that you've been blessed with and that you're building your community, being as loyal as they are. And you guys let me into that.
Well, thankfully life didn't end there. And you're at a place that you're at now.
Yeah.
And if that's what it took, then that's what it took. God has a plan.
For sure. It's not mine, it's his.
Good thing it's not ours. We're
I'd have
really
messed this-
bad
I've
with
already, I tried every other way to mess this up. Now I just try to my best to get myself out of the way. Let Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah.
What else we got, Drew?
Kyle, what's one thing you miss about the conventional army that wasn't present in the Green Beret or in CAG?
That's actually a good question because it's always asked the opposite. You know, what was better about the next level than the first level?
Yeah.
What is something you miss about the conventional army? And if anyone doesn't know, he was in the 82nd before he was a Green Beret.
Yeah.
What's something you miss about the 82nd?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
No, dude, I love the
barracks.
Yeah, dude.
I know you got some barrack stories.
Dude, just hitting each other with hot mops every freaking night. Everybody smoked. Like cigarettes, man. You could smoke in the barracks back then. I don't miss this, by the way. This is actually something I despise.
Yeah.
I actually picked up smoking because I'm a conformist. I used to be. I just want to fit in, man.
Right, yeah.
And I just want to be liked and I don't want to be yelled at and all these things.
Yeah.
And my roommate smoked Marlboro Reds. I was like, let me get one of those, man.
Cowboy killers.
I'm like 18 years old, can't buy alcohol.
Yeah.
But of course we're drinking in the
But
barracks.
you can get it. Can't buy it, but you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, the barracks though, I think is, to be honest, like the field training exercises too, like as crappy as they were.
Okay.
I mean, you got to think our train up for Iraq in 03 was enter and clear a trench, man.
Yeah.
So clear a mine wire obstacle. So bang torpedoes and just like,
You know what's so funny about that?
crazy, dude. Clear by fire, throwing live frag grenades. I'm 18-year-old Kyle, just like, Roger that.
Right. This isn't World War II. What are we doing?
Well,
how is that?
We
our
figured that
PMT?
out pretty quick when we got to Iraq, and we were like, nobody knows what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
I do think there's an element of being a part of an infantry platoon, and if you're blessed with it, a company that's just led by like warriors.
Yeah.
And I had elements of that, periodically, with some very bad leaders kind of sprinkled in. I think we all do, but like.
Makes you appreciate the good ones, doesn't it?
When you got a first sergeant that's just like freaking someone you want to chase, dude, I think that's a really cool.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to be that, not a first sergeant, but like that leader that everybody wants to chase, because I had all those guys to chase.
I know you spent some time in the infantry because the first time you said it says first sergeant.
First sergeant.
I can't even screw it up. Sergeant.
Hey, sergeant.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Just no G. Just skip right over it.
I can't find my rifle, sergeant. I ain't got fireworks.
Have you in a selection? And I'll tell you this story. It actually happened to me once, but hold on, it's not that bad. Did you ever forget your weapon? Not even at a point had to go back and get it type thing.
No, but I watched it happen.
Oh,
and I think those are just as bad.
Nothing's worse. Yeah, go ahead.
I see it and I'm like, oh, like I got it too. I got it on me.
When you're at a land nav
running
point
back, you're like,
in the middle of the woods and you see someone's weapon leaned against a tree all by itself, you know there is a poor candidate out there somewhere without his weapon that is probably not going to get selected over this stupid thing. And you're like, man, I hope I ain't got time to carry two weapons, but I hope he finds that weapon. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. So I'll tell you how I lost my weapon once.
Now the draw's taken my weapon a couple times,
You had to fight it
but
back.
I went and got it back.
At SFAS, Special Forces Assessment and Selection, we were doing some sort of night land nav, and everyone was sleeping out in the not back in the bunks for whatever reason, but
bivouac.
we were bivouacking, and in the middle of the night they all came and woke us up, and then they were going to go make us do an event. And when they woke us up in the middle of the night, I couldn't find my weapon. Couldn't find it. And they all had to sit in a formation. And what had happened was
What had happened was
the guy next to me woke up in the middle of the night, startled just like me. And his weapon was to the left. Mine was to the right. He rolled over to the right, grabbed a weapon, and left. And then it became this game of who has whose weapon, because everyone was grabbing. Once it kind of happens once or twice or three times, now everyone's just grabbing a weapon. It was just a free-for-all.
There's no thieves in the military, man.
There's no thieves in the military. What are there?
Everybody's just trying to get their
Everyone's
stuff
just
back,
trying to
dude.
get their stuff back. And I was like,
Right, man, I don't know
and
what
I was the
that
one left with nothing. But luckily the instructors knew that. Like, you're an idiot. Here's your weapon. And nothing was held against me. But I was scared to death for about 20 minutes until that got sorted out.
you're probably bad at musical chairs too.
Okay.
All right, SEAL team. What?
That's just catching strays. Drew's
Stray voltage.
Yeah, Drew's on one tonight.
It just comes naturally when you're a brother. I guess.
Jacob, what do you got?
Yeah, we had a story about that at Camp Geiger doing night land nav, and a panther was stalking some of the guys during night course while we were trying to find our control points, and this dude dropped his rifle and ran. But there was a panther.
You're gonna want that.
There was a
For some
panther
standoff.
stalking us. It was hilarious. This guy just bolted.
There's
So,
big difference between a cougar stalking you and a panther.
oh yeah.
All right.
Coward. Sorry.
So you forgot your
Run
gun-
from
so you
both.
forgot your firearm twice
What are you talking about?
in the bathroom.
Don't bring that up.
Oh, I do have a funny one, though.
What?
I can't believe I'm going to say this,
Yes.
but I'll say it because I love y'all.
Don't worry, I can match it with an embarrassing story, I'm sure.
So I would carry, we do these shuras, right? These this is in Afghanistan. And we'd want to lower our posture and not be like all kitted up.
Okay.
So we'd have like an outer security, and then a couple of us are, that are going in are just pistol armed
Okay.
with just, multicams on.
Yep.
So I would sling my fanny pack, and this was like 2009, 10. And I think before fanny packs were cool, and which I am a believer in.
What?
I do have one. Okay. For my everyday carry stuff. When I want to, whatever.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll bust it out right now if you want. Always got that thing on me, dude.
Okay.
But this time, what's so funny?
You're funny. Keep going.
Before fanny packs were cool. That's what got me.
Let me tell my story.
Fanny packs and
No, I know. I want to hear the story.
Fanny
European
packs and tight
handbag,
jeans.
whatever.
Stop it. Okay.
All right,
We're interested in the story. You just lost me at fanny pack. I'm sorry.
You're like a mini. He's like a mini Joe Rogan.
I was wondering how long it was going to take for me to get up and walk away.
No, I can't stop laughing. All right.
I'm not telling the story now.
No.
This is embarrassing. So I had to take a crap, man. And they have, this is like the preventional center. So it's got all the nice bathrooms.
Yeah, this is an away game. You're not home. This is
There's
an
a
away game.
hole in
Yeah.
the ground
Right.
with a door. It closes, behind you. But I'm like, okay.
I thought
So,
you went to the bathroom in
like-
the fanny pack.
What's that?
I thought you went to the bathroom in the fanny
Of course
pack.
I did. I don't want to get caught with my pants down.
Right, there you go.
So the problem is I pulled the pistol out to set it because you're a little vulnerable there.
Okay, right.
So when I did that, I was also like undoing my pants and I dropped that thing. Guess where it went?
in the hole.
In the hole.
The fanny pack
No, the gun.
did? The gun.
Yeah. My pistol went into the pooper. And that's probably why I've lost like 15 years of my life getting that thing back.
Yeah, that's a horrible
Didn't tell a
story.
soul till now.
No, yeah. No, that's understandable.
Tell a soul till now. I love that.
Did I clean that thing up as best I could?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
No, I just gave it to the Junior Bravo. I was like, hey, can you clean this, dude?
You got to turn that one in. You just got to turn that one in.
Yeah, that's a crappy job.
All right, so what kind of pistol was it?
A Beretta.
Oh, it deserved it. It's all right.
Yeah. We weren't issued the Glocks until like later on.
Yeah, I don't.
In Special Forces, anyways. Unless you're on a CRIF company.
Yeah, I don't.
It happened, I think, when they did the
Right
big,
around that time,
Yeah.
but yeah, some did, some didn't. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you for being vulnerable.
You're welcome.
All right. SEAL Team 6 guys told Matt Cole SEAL Team 6 did war crimes. SEAL Eric Deming said 10% SEALs bad and have leadership roles. Did this cause problems with Delta?
I'll let you digest that.
Yeah.
And
scroll back up. Is it that top one?
Yeah. This one right here.
I don't know who Matt Cole is.
he was the author of the crimes of SEAL Team 6.
Is that
He was
like the
a
Guardian
journalist.
article or something?
And, yeah, and these other people picked it up, but yeah. I don't know why he's getting sued. He also told the world that Rob O'Neill wasn't the sole shooter of Bin Laden, but apparently it hurt his feelings when a Delta Force guy
Who's
told
Rob
him that.
O'Neill?
No one.
Never heard of her.
Ego, huh?
No, I don't know how to speak to that. First of all, I was never in SEAL Team 6, but the question was...
The question was about, did this cause problems in Delta?
I mean, if we're not looking inward, like more than we think, as far as institutionally, because for one, like pride is is a recipe for disaster with any organization. Individual pride, ego, but outside also illegal, more unethical. Like it's one of those things where I never experienced that in the squadron I was in, and the way that the unit handles business, man. I don't.
The unit,
on the battlefield, I just don't.
Yeah. The unit's the most professional organization I've ever been a part of, and they protect that with a tenacity.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not saying we're perfect. I'm not saying but there's a reason why no one's ever written an article called War Crimes of the Delta Force, is because it's not an issue. Mm-hmm. We police our own. So, no,
Yeah.
Two different squadrons represented here, and neither one of us saw those types of
Remember, I
issues.
came from the Ranger Squadron, so it was a bunch of jerks.
A bunch of jerks. Yeah.
People won't get it.
Christian is Obi-Wan Nairobi. Does that mean you're Kyle not cleared for this Morgan?
Not clear. I wasn't cleared for this.
How does it feel that Brent loves you so much you visited twice?
Not cleared for this. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I think you said, like, I'm not cleared for this. I just did it.
Oh, yeah. Because a lot of people,
You were looking for approval. I already have it.
yeah. So that goes back to the empowerment piece, and that's where, if anyone had empowerment, and this isn't look at me, Kyle, it's the organization that we work for, and what they do, and how they develop, and how they hold each other accountable. So that way, when they send you out, on whatever mission, you have the empowerment. Where I didn't actually call my direct command until I got out of the building the first time, pulling the one guy out of the room on fire.
Here's something else. I don't think I really realized.
But coming back
until
twice, it's because I love him. That's why. Yeah.
I did a Jordan rotation not too long after that. They were asking me questions about, hey, just so we know, if such and such happens, like, what does it take you for approval to get out the door and to react to this? And I said, I'm here. I have the approval.
Yeah.
And they're like, but who do you have to call? I'm here. I have the approval. But I would have believed that anyway, or it would have been an espoused value, if you will. But after your incident,
I don't know what that word means, but I just went, yeah.
Okay. But after your incident, like it gave everyone, before it was something we thought we could do, and guys like would have done it, but maybe in the back of their mind, like, I don't know. I mean, I think I can do it, and I'm going to do it, and just hope everything works out. As far as being in trouble for possibly getting in trouble for not getting clearance.
Yeah.
But after you did what you did, and the unit was like, yeah, that's what the boys are supposed to do. It gave everyone the confidence all over the world that we thought we could do this, and now we know we can do this.
Yeah. It's one of those things, there wasn't a doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
And I said this on Sean's show, like, those are tomorrow problems, man.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, legitimately, I'm in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And I am the right person that has the confidence to move in and to destroy the enemy, but to safeguard innocent life. That's the why.
Yeah.
I can endure that. I've been challenged operationally and trained for. And I didn't need to ask anybody to do it because I knew I could go in and save at least one person, and that was all I needed.
Yeah.
And then I just kept going back in. But when I did call, they were like, tracking what you need. And I was like, at that point, I didn't, the second time I called, the first time they were like, tracking, just keep us posted when you can.
Yeah.
And then when I came back out the next time is when I encountered the shooters in the stairwell. And I was like, hey, I can't finish this alone. Like, I need my boys,
Yeah.
And luckily, by the grace of God, the French Tier 1 unit in the neighboring country, and one of my old teammates was embedded with them, got over there around noon, around 12:30 or so, and we were able to finish it with them, integrating with them, and they took a couple of casualties. But yeah, it was a very humbling experience. But the point, the biggest example that I got to see firsthand was, one of the other warriors, man, that was with me, that was behind me every step, a MARSOC guy, and the rest of them, 100%. It wasn't just a solo. It wasn't a solo response. That's a lot of people don't understand. I was solo, as far as from my organization.
Yeah.
But I have been trained in building teams on the fly, and a lot of the small unit exchanges we do and stuff really helped reinforce that. But I saw that seed of doubt was getting planted in that MARSOC guy because he was getting hit up every 5 minutes on his cell phone, and then I was just like, snap out of it, man. I need you here.
It's almost a rhetorical question, and this question, and you'll know this, but you also know from being behind the mic that you have to say things like this sometimes to preface it. This isn't a derogatory statement towards anyone else. It's a pro statement for the organization that we came from. I mean, how much different? You weren't there by yourself. You had other people, but how much different would it have been if you were there with your boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd been over.
Yeah.
And that's where I realized very, very quickly that, well, not very quickly, it helped me make sense of things over time, of where I was so exposed that I don't know why I'm afraid rounding this corner. What is going on? I've never felt this.
Where'd my confidence go? Like, my confidence was in my teammates.
Yes, that's the point. And that's not, God bless the guys that went in with me, but like, it's not my team.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of things, because I dissected this thing pretty, I went back in several times with the FBI days later and put a suit on again and was just kicking around, like I'm with them, trying to make sense of what happened.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things just didn't make sense, but I felt like wrecked. When
you went back there in a suit, did everything look the way you remembered it? Or now that your heart rate isn't what it is, and you're not processing everything so fast, did things look foreign to you and be like, I actually don't remember it looking like this? Or did everything look very familiar to you?
It looked different.
Yeah.
The smoke was gone. The lights were back on for the most part. The smells were still kind of there. The smells were really bad. But the stains, the blood stains and everything were there, and I can just remember the people that were there, in those positions, and just how they had no chance in the world.
Yeah.
If they couldn't recite the Quran, they were being executed.
Unbelievable. No, very believable, actually. How dare I say unbelievable? Actually, very believable. That's what that religion does. What else we got, Drew?
All right, at an hour, 4 and 3 seconds, in Matt Cole Team House Talk, SEAL Team 6 told him some SEAL Team 6 would bring terrorists into room. He was given an offer, beat a SEAL Team 6 guy in a fight and you can go. But terrorists wouldn't win because other SEAL Team 6 would watch. POW then killed in rigged fight.
I have read a lot of those stories. That's like, I don't remember that one. I'll say this because I'm more familiar with the Matt Cole, journalism, and it is surprising to me. He spent a lot of time in Virginia Beach talking to SEALs and getting a network, and the things he said, I'm like, yeah, he's getting the right people to talk to him. So even though I've never heard that story, that would be crazy to me if that happened. But Matt Cole's journalism's been pretty good. So I kind of have to sit this one out because I don't know, but I will say Matt Cole has done a good job of dual sourcing things before he says things. So yeah, that's that one.
David Hookstead in the House Delta Force SEAL Team 6 debate is fun, but let's put it in action. Paintball tournament or Sims round tournament of the retired guys as a fundraiser for charity. Fun time, and it would be for a great cause. Who's in?
I always thought something like that,
He's
like a
persistent
shooting.
about this.
Is he? Is he?
Yeah, he's
I always
mentioned
thought
this to
like
me before.
a shooting competition, like something. We could figure out something that isn't a golf tournament, blue-gray golf tournament, that we could raise a lot of money for a good cause. I just don't know exactly.
I think it's possible to do something. It would have to be for some sort of good cause. It's just not about ego. Of course, competition is fun.
Yeah.
But in the spirit of raising, money for the appropriate organizations, would be something I would get behind. Maybe Frontline Healing Foundation. I don't know. But it's how to quantify it. Like people are like, who's better at CQB? Like, how do you quantify that? Like, there'd have to be some very strict parameters on how to measure it.
Yeah.
One big one is shot placement. Overall time, but then how do you track if improper sectors and cutting corners, because then you're turning it into a game.
Yeah.
The competition side of it. So
right.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
It's possible. Make it happen, David.
Sean Ryan admits to trafficking drugs since they destroy innocent people. Does this make him a bad person? Should he get prison time?
What?
So he's admitted this. That while he was down in South America, he had done that. No, he shouldn't do prison time. He didn't get caught. He admitted it because he's a different person. I'll throw it back at you. Then you're basically now he didn't murder anyone. That would be a little bit different. And now we're going to punish people for being honest about being fallible people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, having drugs is illegal. So that means if you had drugs 5 years ago, should you be arrested now? Like, of course not. Just because you've admitted fault, should we arrest someone for that? No. In fact, it should be applauded as long as you've changed, forgiven, and then have that person supported that they're on a different path.
I think that's one of the greatest blessings that we can give is how we, even our law enforcement. So like you can, even putting people in cuffs, man, like how you do that can make a life-changing impact. Instead of us focusing on the past is the past. The past is meant to be this rear view mirror. If we're driving forward and we're staring at that rear view mirror, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
We're gonna crash.
Right,
and
nothing good.
How we crash and how catastrophic that is just depends. Yeah. The past is meant to inform our decisions,
Right.
based on lessons learned, but we plan for the future and we live in the present. Yep. And I think to not get arrested for my drug use, to get medically, put into a hospital, had to get Narcan, and then released without any arrest.
Yeah.
And then the unit pulled me in and said, "Hey, we're going to get you the help you need." Still wasn't enough. We talked about this earlier on the podcast. Like I had a massive character defect that still needed to come to the light. Yeah. But I could have got away with it, lying by omission and then lying straight to my direct supervisor about a DUI that I wanted to preserve my retirement. And I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
And then completely unraveled. A very short-lived exposure to cocaine in strip clubs in Austin, Texas, because I just was miserable, man. This isn't justification because I'm done justifying my behavior. It's ownership and then doing something with it. But I couldn't deal with people, so I went to a place where I didn't have to deal with people, not to objectify women, but that's what I was doing. I was a very different person than I am now. I'm not like this 180 degree out. There's the elements of me, even in all the dark times, that was still there. That's why Erica never let go completely. But my point is that even when I got arrested, dude, the parts initially when I started this company, like I had a heart for wanting to help law enforcement, and I still do.
Yeah.
But it's less about shame about what they had to deal with. Me.
Yeah.
And drunken stupors. And I'm lucky that I never got killed by them.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I got away with a lot. That first arrest, voluntarily dismissed, expunged off my record. The next arrest was a DUI that I pled guilty to, and I did my time, is the way I viewed it.
Right.
Abstaining from alcohol for everyone else. Thought it was for me, but it was really just so I can go back to being the best operator I could be. And not until this last thing that came up because of an inquiry into a security clearance, or not even inquiry, whatever they call those. And I was confronted by my direct supervisor about this, and he said, "Hey, security just said that there's a DUI that came up in July of last year. This is in 2022, like January, February." And mind you, I'm supposed to sign it on terminal leave April 1st. And I was like, there was a pause. Right. And I could have been like, yeah, I just didn't tell anybody. No. And I didn't. He then said, was that the DUI that you talked about, 2.5 years ago? And I was like, yeah, it must be.
Yeah. Can we talk about this in April?
Yeah. And man, I obviously knew that was wrong. And I drove over to his house that night and told him, like, hey man, I lied straight to you about that. And I came clean. But my point with that is, had that not happened, like the unit was going to let me retire from the unit even after the overdose. And instead, I could have got away with something.
Yeah.
That came into the light, and that allowed me to truly be sitting here right now. And they moved me to USASOC to retire administratively from USASOC.
Yep.
So, and they didn't change my terminal leave date. My retirement order still looked the exact same.
But that's the reason why you don't give up on your friends. That's why you don't give up on the people you love.
Yeah.
There are such a thing as second chances, sometimes third chances.
So that was a long answer to
no, that's fine.
But his point was like, why would we punish someone for telling the world about something?
The truth.
The truth. Yeah. And taking ownership is to have remorse, but to take ownership, to grow, to be a man.
Yeah. What do you got?
And when Sean was doing that, wasn't that in Colombia?
It was.
So how would we arrest him over that anyway?
Yeah. Are the Colombians going to come here and arrest Sean? I don't think
he
so.
wasn't doing it in Miami. He was overdosing in Miami.
That's a good point.
Completely different.
We're right up against a break, but before we do, I wanted to give you something. I actually want to give you two things. Let's see here. Some creatine from Tasty Gains. I got on creatine. Both it helps with my mental focus and my recovery. Like I said, I'm doing a 30-day challenge, and there's no way I'm trying to get back in the shape and not taking creatine. It's one of the few tried, true supplements that we all know work.
I've tried these before too. They're great.
I eat them, and
that's why I just did it.
And it's the only way I
need creatine right now.
It's the only way I can travel and still take my creatine because I'm not
all the powders.
Yeah, exactly. And just so everyone knows, absolutely, they're having a 4th of July sale, 25% off. And if you're already a customer of Tasty Gains, to be on the lookout for an email for special discounts. Tasty Gains is giving to their customers who use the code Tier1. Here's one more thing I want to give you, actually, and my kids take it too. They make a creatine gummy for kids. Kids need protein. Kids need nutrition.
Dude, look at the
kids
flavor, though.
also need creatine. So that's a really cool thing that they're doing.
blue rag.
They misspelled blue.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I don't know why they misspelled
Wait,
it.
wait until all these travel ball teams get a hold of that. There's creatine for kids. Their business is going to skyrocket.
Booming.
Those travel sports parents are crazy. All right, Drew, take us to halftime, brother.
Let's go.
We are more than makers of steel. We are brothers in craft, bound by purpose and forged in pride. Every blade we shape carries the weight of the hands that built it and the hearts that will wield it. Brotherhood Blade stands for those who refuse to quit. The protectors, the workers, the doers. We forge with integrity, we carry with pride, and we stand shoulder to shoulder with those who live by the same code. Brotherhood Blades, forged in freedom, carried with honor.
Kyle, one more. Speaking of Brotherhood Blades, you just saw their commercial. They wanted to make sure that you get a kniff from them.
Ooh, boy.
Did he get one before?
No, I did not give him one on the recording.
Making sure he didn't get
No,
two.
I didn't get one before.
Oh,
But we don't know because you deleted the podcast. So I definitely got
what?
one. I definitely got one now.
Give me the knife back.
Nope.
Give me the knife back. It was a gift. All right.
You can't give it, take it back. It's the worst kind of gift giver.
On to the next sponsor.
Love it.
If you've ever been to any of my tactical training classes, then you know how adamant I am about the use of white light and the importance of a quality, high-powered tactical light. That's why I use Cloud Defensive Tac Lights. You can't hit what you can't see, and neither can the bad guys. Clearly identify your target and simultaneously overwhelm his vision with hundreds and even thousands of lumens. Get serious about defending yourself and your family. Go to clouddefensive.com and use promo code Tier1 to get 30% off your order. That's right, 30%. You won't find a better light than this, and you won't find a better deal than this.
Revenge is an act of passion. Vengeance is an act of justice. Injuries are revenged. Crimes are avenged. Almost a century ago, big pharmaceutical companies re-engineered medical school curriculum and faculty with one goal: putting profit before progress. Anyone pushing back against the medical matrix they carefully crafted was threatened, silenced, censored, financially ruined, or worse. They are the problem. We are the solution.
You're clear to engage. Initials Mike Juliet Alpha. You're clear to engage with weapons. You're clear to engage with weapons.
Here at the Tier 1 Podcast, we're excited to have Tasty Gains as a sponsor, a company with values that aligns with ours. I take their products every day, 3 times a day. And if it wasn't a product that I didn't take personally and believe in, and a company with integrity, then they wouldn't be sponsors on this show. Creatine helps the body produce more ATP, which is an energy molecule that your entire body runs on. It helps improve your physical and mental performance in all aspects of life. Let's be honest, creatine powder sucks to take every day. With the creatine gummies, you can take them with you anywhere, and they taste great. Every batch is third-party tested, so you know you're getting exactly what you pay for. Go to tastygains.com and enter the promo code Tier1, that's TIER, the number 1, and get 20% off your order.
All right, guys. Give a visit to frcc.shop this evening. We've got coffee on sale. If you buy 3 bags, they're only $11.99 a bag. That's the best price we can offer. And also, our 5-pound bags are $20 off. It's Brazilian coffee. It's low in acidity. It's delicious. If you haven't had it, you got to try it. And the price is right to try it now. Go to frcc.shop for that good deal. Also, as people are coming in, check out Truth in the Dark. That is my Bible study podcast on YouTube every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern. And so I'd love to invite you guys on that. That's Truth in the Dark. for some Bible study, 7 o'clock Eastern. Back to our regularly scheduled program. That's you.
Where's Kyle?
I don't know. Maybe he got upset. Oh, I think he's playing with his knife.
Magnet, what do you got, man? He'll be right back.
Oh man! So today the orders for the tactical hot dog shirts did go out. Everybody got tracking.
Nice.
So thanks everybody for picking those up.
Magnet.
Let's see the shirt. Get it right. Put that booty right there on the camera. There it is. Right there.
Is.
Yeah. Tactical hot dog.
Hey, the USA plays Turkey tonight at 10 p.m., correct?
I heard. Yeah, 10, I heard.
All right. You still going 2-0 on that one, Magnet?
Oh yeah.
You're not increasing. Staying 2-0.
It might go up to 4.
Up to 4-0.
Yeah.
Not giving Turkey a single goal.
Oh, that's the new China.
I know. It'd be awesome. I can't. This one, I hate to say it, we're probably going to stay on schedule tonight because I want to watch that game.
Yeah, people asked me what I was doing tonight, and I was like, "Well, I got live tonight, so."
Yep. I'm going to.
What's your score on that one?
I went 3-1, and I'm sticking on that. And I believe that one goal is like a lucky goal that they shouldn't have got. They just
that USA actually accidentally scored?
No, we don't do that. Although on the last 2 games, both other countries have done that for one goal, have scored an own goal. Yeah.
Welcome back, Kyle.
I'll
Hello.
I'll probably embarrass Devin by
back on?
by telling you this joke.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Do you know how cats like their steaks?
No. Oh,
That's a dad joke.
that is good. I'm going to use that one.
This is what happens when you're not back in time, and I got to think of something to fill. And
I didn't know. I don't know.
And that's what it was.
It's not.
You didn't tell me when we got up. You didn't tell me.
No, I know it's alive.
So intermission.
It doesn't matter.
It's alive.
And you were in the military.
We were on no particular schedule.
Who's running this ship?
Nobody. That's the
steering this
problem.
thing?
That's the problem. I don't necessarily know why I sent this Instagram video, but you said something about Erica, and I was like, I have a video for that. Drew, pull up Instagram.
Ooh.
That's where we get all our news.
Scroll down. Wait, hold on.
TikTok.
That's true.
That one, the second one, and then hurry up to turn on the volume when you get there.
Make sure it's on this thing.
Sure.
Add the stage.
Bing, bang, boom.
Okay.
See what it said?
Yes.
When you're running off fumes, and your wife just sends you this. I love you. I'm so proud of you. It's so simple. We're simple men. We do need. I mean, let's just be honest. We need encouragement every now and again. I don't need you to dote on me. I don't need you to tell me how amazing I am. That's annoying.
Yeah.
I love you and I'm proud of you. We could go for hundreds of miles on those simple words. Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong. That's it. You run through
I
walls.
don't want to tell you you're wrong just to tell you you're wrong, but you're but you're actually right. I mean,
you'd love to tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, even reading that, like I've seen that one. I don't know if it's that exact one, but I don't know if it's the shark jumping out of the water, the bald eagle, the American flag, but it's those words, man. Like,
right,
man, I can run through a mountain like a wall.
Yeah,
I can run through anything.
Right.
If the only person that I want to hear that from says it.
Right.
The only person.
There's another good point. Other people could tell you the same words. I'm not saying it means nothing.
It has weight,
same.
but it's not the same weight.
No, absolutely.
And that goes back to where, for one, like where do your priorities lie?
Yeah.
And for me, I lost sight of that for such a long time, and but I wouldn't change anything. I would definitely
and
rethink decisions that I made, but why? I just wouldn't. I'm not going to play God. My point is that, like, when she says those things to me, man, it is greater than anything I could ever hear from you or any of my other brothers. Like, those things have meaning. And I think as men, like, we need to do a better job. We do a good job of holding each other accountable, or trying to, especially online. Which is just, and you know, I don't know, but intention is lost in some of those correspondences.
Right.
But like, we need to validate each other too, you know, and that's where, like you saying what you said earlier was very heartfelt, and it was very meaningful. And I don't want that to come over like I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I just don't want, I'm not a victim in my life anymore. Like I am not. And it's, and it's, as much as I hate to say this, like, I was acting like a victim in everything circumstantially. Well, oh, you know, it happened to me, and like, oh, you know, what about this? I would have done this, like, whatever.
Well, I just want to say this.
What are you going to do with it?
Probably, this is no surprise to anyone that watches the show. We have a lot of females that watch this show, just an absurd amount. And if you
Can't tell if that's sarcasm or not, but
I believe it to be true.
Oh, good. It's that,
women,
it's that gray in your beard, bud.
If you tell that to your man, what we just said is true. But just so you know, don't expect them to look at you and be like, "Really, baby? That means a lot to me." It does. He may just turn to you and smirk a little bit and be like, "Thanks, babe." Mm-hmm. But inside, his take just got full up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it'll light a fire when the coals are.
And sometimes just that. You don't have to, like, that's the best way sometimes. I think just like in the middle of a workday, just to send it, just to receive that text message in 7 hours into a 14-hour workday, better than any white mom. Well,
just
let's
got
not
a message.
go too far. Let's not go too far.
Erica just said she loves me and she's so proud of me.
That
is not what she said. She's like, hurry up.
It's not the only video I want to show you. I actually have footage of me and you and OTC.
What?
Yep. You were having a bad day. I think you wanted to kind of throw in the towel, and I wasn't really happy with you. We all have bad days in OTC. Drew, let's go back to the videos, pull it up. It's the one on the very bottom.
Oh.
Yep. It's a reenactment, but it's a
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
When did you get so jacked, bud? Or who's who here?
There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! Damn, Ron, come on!
You don't remember that?
We gotta redo this.
That's so jacked. Uncanny. It's almost identical.
It's almost identical.
It's like ridiculousness. It's like the redemption.
Yeah.
If you guys know, you know.
All right.
Thank you, man. Thank you for that pep talk.
Yeah.
My head
you
was
needed
down,
it.
man. I was about to throw in the towel.
I could see it in your eyes. I was like, Kyle,
Actually, I don't even think you talked to me.
There is no tomorrow. I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. What else
Kyle
we
the
got?
Kyle, enjoy a monster on me. Either you Delta boys go to AMWS in Vermont. Shout out to Chris on set. Was an honor turning blue with you, Charlie Rock.
Nice.
AMWS, I believe that's a Advanced Mountain Warfare School.
Oh, yeah. That's the Ram's horn.
I did go to it.
Head?
I did go to it.
Did you really?
However, not on a mountain team. We went as a PMT. We asked them if they do like a 1 week or maybe a 2 week mini mountain course.
Mountain warfare type
just for us. It wasn't like a certified course. It was like, hey, here's a crash course and ropes and mountains and dealing with elevated terrain. And it was a great school. It was really cool because they gave us the down and dirty of it.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
You know where I learned how to manage ropes?
Where?
Ranger school.
I still
See what you did there.
Kyle, don't think less of me. But I know I'm not the only one. Other people have admitted this too, but they won't come out and say it usually. I can't tie a bowline right now if you ask me to. Can you tie?
Dude, you just got to watch Pat Mack's feed, man.
It doesn't matter if the rabbit goes around the tree. It doesn't matter if I do the cowboy hat sideways. I remember them all. I just can't do it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
You don't need a bowline if you can tie a daisy chain.
I can tie a lot. That's what I can do.
Daisy chains are easy.
Tie a knot, tie a lot,
I
yeah.
just tie a lot and it holds.
Since we're talking about ropes and learning climbing and stuff, like I went to the 22 SES's climbing.
Oh, did you?
course. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
In Northern Wales and in Switzerland.
Okay.
But the thing is that people don't understand is like, I was probably a 3IC when I went. I went with another guy from the same squadron, and he was more senior than me. But everybody that goes through that course for them is like just finished OTC. It's a part of their like their pipeline.
Yep.
So they're like they do this one particular thing. I learned a ton, especially at a time when I was like, man, I'm having difficulty with fear. Like, what is this? I don't understand it. I don't have a healthy relationship. I just thought I wasn't afraid. But being thousands of feet up on a couple slower downers that you placed yourself below you, and you're at the top of the rope.
Yeah.
And you got your climbing team, at the other end of it.
Yeah.
And you peel off this mountain, dude.
Yeah.
So you're going all the way to the bottom.
That will acquaint you with your old buddy fear,
just,
huh?
Like, it just made me hyper focus on right here, really your feet. But
yeah.
Man, it's that who dares wins thing.
Love it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
So you're
There was
dangling
like,
off a mountain?
hey, mate, everyone's gonna, all the blokes are gonna climb this. I'm butchering this British accent, but
No, you're nailing
No,
it.
I love it.
Yeah.
they quiet down back there, Drew.
Come on. I didn't say anything
I can't
bad.
see him, man.
You're going to do
Can't
just
see me,
great, sir.
can't
Go
see
down the hill. It's going to be
Where's that
wonderful.
coming from? So there's this. It's an easier route, than what we've trained to as far as grade. And they're like, "But hey, mates, you're not going to climb with the rope." And I was like, "He's joking. He's joking." And it's like a multi-pitch thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, like, I looked over at the other American, and I was like, "No."
How about no?
And he goes,
this isn't my pipeline.
He's like, not no, but no. And I was like, see, go tell him no. And we walked over there. I'm like hiding behind him, like, yeah, what he said. And he's a very, you know him if I said who it was, but
Okay.
very just direct person.
Okay.
And the climbing senior guy, instructor, was like, all right, mate, it's easy, man. You guys are good, mate. And I'm like, no, man, don't give in. And we can't look at our command and say, hey, I slipped on this thing and broke my leg or cracked my skull.
You're in a bind because you can't say that. And you also, to some degree, can't look bad in front of them.
Dude,
You're in a bind.
Guess
right
who
now.
didn't do it? We didn't do it. We watched. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
That's, no, thank you.
Good on you guys. Good job. Good job, man.
Because I mean, I get it. Like, there's the whole like free solo thing, and there's
Yeah.
people that climb those things, or they climb way lower than their ability when
Yeah.
they free solo big things,
Okay.
for a reason.
Yeah.
But not to derail the whole thing. My whole point is like that climbing is such a good reminder of like, man, I'm a very small thing in this world.
Yeah.
And help you focus attention.
Yeah. That'll get you
Help you
focused.
save your own life. Kind of like
Yeah.
free fall too.
Yeah. All right, Drew, what do we have?
B. Jordan asks, thoughts on Donahue retiring? What was he like as a leader? What officers really stood out to you during your time at the unit?
What say you about old CD?
I remember I was sitting in the chair, dude, when I failed that last piece of selection. And there was this dude. Everybody's you don't know who's who. And I remember being over here. And I'm just like, this guy's burning a hole in my skull. And I look over and be like, Yeah, I think he was a great, I never worked with him in the squadron command
Right.
but as a unit commander, I thought he was good.
I thought he was good too. I was in my team room one day as a newer guy, and just messing with my kit as we do, and just being prepared for the next day as a new guy, just worried about everything. And also I was the only one in the team room. I might have been the only one in the squadron bay at the time. And CD knocks on the door, which as well is pretty cool if you think about it. And not everyone knows this, but especially at the unit, teams are run by enlisted guys. And it is just good etiquette as an officer to knock on the door and ask if you can come in the team room. That would really piss off some guys if they didn't do that.
Dude, even from other troops, even in our own troop, sometimes it was just like,
yeah.
I remember having to knock on the door going across the other side of this bay.
Yeah, you're right. Other
like,
troops, unless
permission
unless I came from that team, I'd probably I'd knock on the door real quick and say, hey guys, say, come on in. Yeah. But especially an officer. So he's the unit commander. He knocks on the door and I'm like, oh, come on in. And he was like, hey, Brent, knew who I was. I mean, it's not that big, but still for him to know everyone.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Right.
But
and he goes, hey, I'm just walking around saying, is there anything I can do for you? Is there anything I can do better as a commander? What do you need from me? And I thought that was a really, really cool thing for him to do. There's one other thing he did, which isn't popular from some people, but he ended up having to make I'll talk in generalities a little bit. He had to make a very hard decision that he thought was the right decision.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't agree with the decision that he made personally. However, he came to each squadron and in our classroom, or what's it called? The classroom.
Sure.
And went what I call the lines then and said, hey, this is what happened. This is why I did it. I want you guys to know. Do you have any questions of me? And I was like, he didn't have to do that. I appreciate that he did. I didn't agree with him still, but I thought I appreciate that he did that. So there's a couple. And I got one more CD story. And when I got shot, he was the unit commander. And I woke up on more than one occasion from my multiple surgeries to the unit commander sitting next to me reading a book. And just be like, oh, hey, Brent, how you doing? Just wanted to make sure someone was here when you woke up. If you need anything, I'm right here. I have nothing in common with him to some degree. Yeah. It was awkward. We didn't have a lot of conversation, but he wouldn't let me wake up by myself.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Yeah. Good leadership. Yeah. So anyway, there's some cool CD stories. I know this. I should say, I'm almost certain of this. I don't believe he willingly retired. I believe he was forced out by Hegseth, and I think that has to do with some of the the fallout from the Afghanistan debacle. But if that's true, you went after the wrong guy. There was a bunch of other people that were at fault, and CD was a shining star in our general population.
I will say that, like, him moving up the ranks and taking the 82nd Airborne when he did, and I think he changed a lot and made the 82nd even better, which I have a lot of pride in that, having started there. Mm-hmm. I have nothing negative to say about him.
Same here. Yeah. Good question, and thank you for asking that question, so I could brag on CD a little bit.
Holy Fook back in says, Kyle, do you still stay in touch with JCal87, a.k.a. Jamie Calvert of 22 SAS? Didn't he spend some time under you in your troop? Any stories you can share?
Was JCal with you?
On my last deployment. Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he, man, I think I'm very fond of Jamie. I'm really grateful that he found a home with GBRS and they took him in. Mm-hmm. Especially, the Brits deal with a lot of cultural differences than we do as Americans with support of our service. And he's got a lot to offer. And so when he does make it back to the States and permanently, like him and I, we're gonna get together and do some stuff. The thing that was really cool is, and this isn't shade any one way, it's just he had a very different experience with the troops that were before me, or our troop, going into where we were at on that last deployment. It's like 2018 into 2019. And, he had a lot of knowledge, a lot to offer, but he was kind of idle hands and hamstringed with his own, the political kind of infrastructure or the environment that he was operating under.
Okay.
But we moved him into the RCU, our team did.
Nice.
And he lived with us, and we got to go on a couple operations together, but we broke bread every day, worked out together, drank together, which is a big thing. Like, him and I were both, I think at a certain point in our how we cope with alcohol, and then how that kind of projects outward. So we're both we got really loud together, and but it's I'm really proud of him, man, and he's got a lot to offer.
Do you know what his issue is with him taking so long to get over here? Is there some sort of something holding him back from that?
Yeah, well, it was some sort of like war crime investigation,
right?
And
and he's still going through that you know of.
I gotta check in on him. And I the last time I talked with him was when I saw that interview came out with Sean Ryan.
Yeah,
and occasionally we'll message back and forth on Instagram, but I made sure to call him when I started watching it. I was just really proud of him.
Well, there you go.
For being vocal.
It's time to check in on him again.
Yes.
All right.
It is. But thank you for that reminder, whoever asked that question.
Yeah, good question.
Gooch Parmesan says, where is King Picks Media?
He's on his own Twitch live right now, probably.
Is he?
He's a big gamer now.
We got next time, another 7-8 months now from now. He's got to come down with you.
Got to.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Zuby says, thoughts on Israel rejecting Trump's plans? Do you think U.S. leadership is good enough to negotiate and win the trade wars and peace talks with China and Iran? Or do you think military intervention is the only option?
I'm going to sit this one out.
Sure. I'd love to jump on this. Do I think the U.S. leadership is good enough to negotiate and win the trade wars and peace talks with China and Iran? Yes.
But do we think China and Iran are smart enough to negotiate?
Right. Love him or hate him, he has gotten his way, and he's not scared. And this is just the truth. Sometimes there's no win without a little bit of pain. We were getting absolutely taken advantage of with tariffs. And so he started playing that tariff game and negotiating and said, oh, well, you want to put tariffs on us? We'll put tariffs on you. And then we played the tariff game for a little bit, and it was painful for a little bit, but we ended up winning that. Same thing with Iran. Gas prices went up. This is going to be a win. Gas prices are already coming back down, and this is going to be a win. He is a good negotiator. There may be some small pains because unlike negotiators of the past who didn't have the guts to say, all right, we'll eat a little bit of pain to make sure you feel even more pain so we can bring it back to the negotiating table. He's the right guy to get this done. And he's also proven with Iran. Now it's up to them at the end of the day whether they make a good deal. But he tried to negotiate with Iran before he killed almost all of their leadership, and that was their fault. He negotiated with them, and they took a hard stance, and then they took warheads to foreheads. And now look who's getting the negotiations that they could have done the whole time. So there's a little bit of a long answer for it, but yes, I think we got it. Trump, would you like to say anything about the negotiations?
So I'm going to say right now, how do you have 100+ years of failed leadership? I come in, the second time around should have been 2000, but you know what happened with that. So how do I come in and I just drop some bombs and I said, negotiate? They say, no. So what do? I do it again, and look at me, look at what we're doing. But you can't make this correction overnight. It's got to take time. That's why I'm the Don.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
That was good.
If I can't have you shave your beard over it, but next time, if you don't come in a blonde wig and a suit, my gosh.
Nice spray tan.
Oh, man.
Gotta be orange.
Yeah, spray tan and an orange spray tan. All right, what else we got, Drew?
Show up looking like a giant Oompa Loompa. Jefferson Newby says, followed both of your journeys. Bottom line, thank you, and good to see you boys taking care of boys.
Thank you, Jefferson. Thank you, sir. Oh, Bo!
Bo from the above average state of Texas. We love you, man. Fill the fridge back up, Paco. Going to need to hear some Tenacious D tonight.
I know what song you want.
Make It So, #1. I finished that for you there, Bo. September 11th, New York City. Be there. Hi, Devin.
Hey,
Dude, that's awesome.
This is Bo. You're the best. This is the. You don't have to do that for me to do what I'm about to do, but this is the weekly reminder that we are going to be for the 50 for the Fallen event at Ground Zero there in 9/11. We're going to be there as a Tier 1 podcast. Mike Glover is more than likely going to, after talking with him, going to meet us out there. I talked to Dalton Fisher about it. Dalton Fisher's like, count me in.
He messaged me when he saw we were doing the
did he?
the live.
He's the
like,
best. Oh, he's the best.
He's like, remind him not to delete the podcast.
Everyone knows it's the worst kept secret ever. I only told you, so you must have told everyone else.
I told everybody.
So if you guys want the details of it, go to 50. That's 50 FTF for the Fallen, 50FTF.org to get the details about that. Kyle just found out now that he's also going to it. It's 9/11.
I was
New
just
York
looking at my
City.
schedule, so I was looking at my schedule.
It's
definitely
it's a
if I can-
possibility.
if
It's a
I've wanted
possibility.
to make it up there for 9/11.
Yes.
So would love to be involved.
All right. It's at least a strong possibility then.
All the real Americans going to be there. It's going to be great.
Yeah. So that'll be very cool.
And it's my birthday,
On the 11th,
10th.
the 10th. Okay.
Okay.
I'll actually as of right now already be up there just in case anyone cares. I'll be training, I believe. We got to make sure, but it's almost a sure thing. The Atlantic City SWAT team.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, and then I'll pop over to New York City for the night of the 10th and the 11th. So I'll already be in the area. That seems like it's going to work out just fine. So stay tuned. If any of the listeners are in that area, hit me up on Patreon, and we'll go have some steak and a cigar.
Oh, this will be interesting. Teddy Roosevelt says, Brent, Copville said trying to steal a guy's wife is not Tier 1. Was that a hit on you? And I hope this doesn't mean you also like Transformers.
That's a great question, Teddy. Trying to steal a guy's wife is not Tier 1. He never says who the wife is. He never says who the guy is. The guy never has come out and said that happened. It's just an absolute baseless thing that they're over there trying to stir up for clicks because they really need views and all they know is drama. So they're going back to the playbook. So that's really more of a question for him than me.
Yeah, Mike just needs to consider his source on that and get the whole story. Because that doesn't... I know a lot of Brent's personal life, and I don't know anything about that.
No one does.
No one does.
That's what's crazy
that's what's
about
funny.
it. No one does.
That's it.
But keep it up, guys.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Yeah, neither do we.
No one does.
I know.
No one does.
Except Mike and whoever Mike got that information from.
Right. And
I don't even know who Mike is.
right. I mean, the 22 people watch it, so I'm almost surprised that it even made it to my podcast with as little views as they got. So no one would have even known the trash talking they were doing over there if it wasn't for that. And that's fine. I have no problem taking a question. If you have integrity and the truth on your side, you can ask me anything you want.
That's it. Teddy Roosevelt back in says, if the president called and told you guys your country needs you, do you guys think you could perform enough to keep up, or are the skills too perishable?
Ooh, that's a good question. I do. I want to say yes. I want to say yes.
I'm definitely saying yes.
I'm saying yes.
I'm saying yes.
Should you say yes?
Got a lot of work to do, but I'm on my way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would.
Not to take away from, like, it'd be impossible for us to sit there and say that we train at the level that we used to. I train as much as I can, given the resources that I've been given, and it pales in comparison.
Right.
But I feel like my shooting is better than it's ever been because I'm so focused on it. The CQB piece, the collective HR piece is kind of missing. Because we talked about this a little bit earlier. Like, it's just different when you get 15 of us together doing it versus me trying to like teach and use and like melting pods of different experience with it. And it's, but time practicing together is huge. And with the team I have now on Blue Bearing, it's 4 guys, and 6 when we are doing stuff in North Carolina. 2 of them have full-time jobs though, so they're a contractor cadre, but we train as much as we can with those 2. But as a team, the 4 of us train collectively 3 times a week.
You work so much at the unit. You work together so much. You're under nods so much. It becomes, it's almost eerie. You could see a guy under nods walking 30 feet away from you, and in 2 or 3 steps, you'd be like,
know who it is,
that's Steve.
Yep.
I can tell by the way he walks. I can tell by his kit. I can tell by the way he stands, his demeanor. You could have a blurry guy that you could just barely see to your right and be like, that's Jason. You know, it's just, there's just that many reps. There's no way I can go right back into it and not skip a beat.
Yeah.
But give me some time. I got there once. I can get there again.
Just Note 11 Bravo says, I shaved my beard and sunlight helped everything below the waist grow. Tree trunks.
Shouldn't have shaved his beard.
Shouldn't it? That's not odd. Then skinny legs it is. Those who will shave their beard for tree trunk legs deserve neither the beard nor the tree trunk legs. I believe our founding fathers said that.
And you're slowing the team down.
Shaved.
Shaving is a sin as far as I'm concerned. But, I have skin in the game. You know what I'm saying?
You do. Yeah, you do.
This is true.
If that's not the 11th commandment, I don't know what is.
I'll never shave.
That's pretty funny.
We
though.
know that.
Thanks.
All right. Lieutenant Dan says, I'm a 23-year-old truck driver on the road right now and just want to say I love y'all's show. Finally catching my first live.
I love it.
Nice.
I love it. And I love that you're
Eyes on the road, bud.
Roll on.
He's a pro. He's a pro. I
He's
believe
like,
in
man,
him.
I got this semi-truck, dude. I'm
I
like-
believe in him. You know what I think is cool? He's a 23-year-old truck driver, and not to do but everyone's great. Hey, this country stops if we don't have truck drivers, and you usually think that as older guys doing that. That man's 23 years old doing it. Here's my where is he at? Here's my challenge to you, Lieutenant Dan. Maybe we'll just call you Dan. Dan, you're 23. Don't spend your money on big trucks and fast cars and women. Save your money. Learn the whole industry for the next 7 years. And by the time you're 30, start your own trucking business that you learn from with your chunk of money. And by the time you're in your 40s, you will be way ahead of everybody.
Call it the Tier 1 Trucking Company.
Yes.
So holler at him in 7 years.
Holler at me at 7 years and let me know when you need business advice. I'll be older and wiser as well, and I'll give you free advice as much as I can.
I don't go to California.
Dan, do it. Do it, Dan. I'm rooting for you.
Right Wing Nut says, Justin 11 Bravo just told me he wished it was night all the time. Said the panos were awesome. Welcome, Kyle. Need a serious story, bro.
Are you serious?
Serious?
Here's a funny story from Syria.
He asked me.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, did he?
Oh, no, maybe he didn't. He just
he
said
said
welcome.
Kyle.
He said
Yeah, I
welcome.
said welcome, Kyle.
I don't know the
he
context.
mentioned you, but not everything's about you.
Hey.
You got a serious story?
I don't know, bro. The antecedent to bro is Kyle, so.
Not better than yours.
It's a stupid story because I don't. It's, as you know, it's hard to be judicious with your stories. So, who knows what unit I was in at the time? Could have been any. Okay, that helps me, doesn't it? To some degree, sure. Could have been any unit that I've been a part of. We were going to drive in, and it was a pretty robust mission number wise, and so we had to bring in some Rangers to drive the trucks for us. Ooh. They weren't really doing anything at the time.
Get it spicy.
And so they were like, heck yeah. Those guys need us for a mission. Like, we're getting the call. And I got a thing. It was like 6 or 7 trucks that we had, Hiluxes. And we forgot to mention, we need drivers. It was kind of insinuated that could drive stick shifts. And then when we got them, and not every 21 to 25-year-old that they sent us can drive a stick shift, we had to send half of them back and say, hey, send ones that had a mom and a dad and whose dad taught them how to drive a stick shift. And I actually hated it for those guys because it broke their hearts. They're like, we were going to go on a mission. We're going to go on a mission with the boys. Mm-hmm. And because I can't drive a stick. And
dude, but like so many of the guys that get onto missions, whether from regiment or even our support stuff, like make yourself a value added member.
Exactly.
So do things that are going to set yourself up. If it's to drive, be the best driver that you can be.
And some were begging. They're like, hey, we will learn. And I did. It broke my heart. I didn't. We had to, because now is not the time to be learning it, but we couldn't.
Can't find them, grind them.
Yeah. Oh, that was a tough one.
Stuck on the side of the
road.
Teddy Roosevelt again. My law enforcement team hits a lot of doors, and our only firearm option is 9mm handguns. Is it that bad? And what would your guys' argument be for why management needs to let us have some more options?
I can get down on this. I'll let, if you want to go first, Kyle, I'll give it to you.
Well, I guess, I mean, I'm not going to get a response to it, but why are they hitting doors with 9mm handguns? Because I mean,
I was just saying they go. I think he's saying they go through a lot of doors.
No, it says hits a lot of doors.
Yeah, they're hits a lot of doors. They hit a lot of targets. I don't think they're using a 9mm to breach a door.
No, that's not what I mean. Come on.
Is it, what do you mean?
What I mean is that why are you making all these entries when do they not have a tactical team? Because every tactical team should be issued.
I know
a rifle.
They may be the ad hoc tactical team for a smaller department.
Servicing their own search warrants. I mean, I'm a big proponent to call outs, as you know. Like,
I have no issues
if
with
they're
them. Outside
like, we
of
have to be ready.
rescue.
We have to be ready for crisis entry. We got to train to that no fail mission.
Yep, exactly.
But man, set the conditions. If the answer to the question is, if you're being honest with yourselves, is no one and nothing in this building, this structure, this battle for morality in the confines of a structure is worth us getting hurt to obtain, then why would we not use every resource we have? What's the one that we don't have enough of? But time.
Yeah.
And turn the power off, gas them out, but be prepared to when you commit to going through that doorway. And that's why I love CQB with pistols, is because, and we would challenge ourselves to do pistol only runs occasionally. Not all the time, but we'd be like, all right, now let's do this with pistols only. Because it happens with transitions, when you rep didn't know it's coming.
But like you said, they need time for that, which I could almost guarantee they don't have. And my argument would be, as you know, you really have to sell law enforcement headquarters on risk and risk adversity.
Man, if there's any chance that you're going hands-on with someone, having a pistol in your hands versus a rifle slung,
how about this?
Is
how
far,
about asking
more dangerous?
We're assuming it's a part-time tactical team. It's a good assumption, but we're working on an assumption here. If you're a part-time tactical team, and so you don't have the training to be hitting shots on the run with a pistol, and law enforcement cannot miss shots. Their job is to only hit the bad guys and save Americans and not have any collateral damage. You have to have a rifle running through a house, especially the lower trained you are. You have to have that. It's the only way to be accurate.
The other thing to think about with that is you have to look at percentages. How many of all those hits did you have to use lethal force or, an officer-involved shooting? And then in comparison to how many of those are you putting hands on people right through that doorway potentially? I mean, just use the data. Use the data to go to your command and say, hey, it's much easier for our guys to put hands on people coming through in this battle for morality in the confines of a structure.
Yeah.
With a rifle that we can just lower and put hands on, versus having to holster a pistol and do everything with one hand.
Right. There's definitely several arguments.
Maybe use
to
that.
It.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
But the caliber doesn't matter.
Caliber
Just be
doesn't matter.
Proficient with what you have.
A 9mm round. I have. Here's an argument I've actually had before. For most tactical teams to have a 5.56 round, like here, CONUS, that's really overkill. To be honest, that you're not having to reach out and touch someone. If we're talking CQB,
right,
into 300 to 500 meters out, the way we have to overseas, if you're going from the barrack out to the house and your 99% solution is what you're going to do in the house or a short shot, those pistol caliber carbines are great. They're great.
A suppressed 9mm going through a house with a 4.5 inch barrel, 5 inch barrel. You're
I got
good.
no problem with the 9mm and as a PCC. Yep.
Brody Martin with much love tonight. Thank you, Brody. Hey, fellas, I'm on a violent crime task force in the great state of Florida.
Oh, thank you, Brody.
When we finish a big case or operation, I give out Blue Bearing with you t-shirts.
I love that shirt.
Dude, I
love that shirt.
And FRCC Delta Limited cigars. Big fan of y'all. Our SRT is awesome, but shields aren't prioritized. Advice. Outro song, Bombs Over Baghdad. Outcast.
That was one of the first concerts I saw in person.
Really?
Outcast, yeah.
So
It
300.
was actually in Orlando.
Really?
Yeah. That's awesome, Brody. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot to me because with you is I'm obviously taking that from scripture, taking it from that verbal squeeze, that contract that you don't have to think about what I'm doing behind you. And that's it's a culture, it's a mindset that I want. It's a way of life, man. So thank you. And that shirt is just one way to represent with you, heart and soul, man. When faced with near certain death, like I'm with you, heart and soul.
What would your advice be to him, Kyle, about the shields on the team not being prioritized?
Well, I'll tell you this. There's like any tool, you have to practice integrating it into your assaults, into your clearances, can't say assault. My point with that is like with flashbangs, with canines, with drones, with shields, like we got to practice and we got to take moments where we just focus on, all right, every room we're throwing a bang. Every room we're doing door procedures with the shield, shield,
right.
flashbang, dog. Like in those sequencing orders, otherwise it's going to be an afterthought.
Yep.
And what good is a tool if it's not there when you need it? But with the shields, there's a balance too, because a lot of people will think it's this false sense of security. It does give you ballistic protection, a very limited ballistic protection, which is better than none when you're getting shot at. And to be honest, like the Radisson wouldn't have ended without the French bringing the shield, the full body shield that they had to get really close to what turned in from an active attack into a barricaded suspect.
As they normally do.
Yeah, and so we have to know, like, we can't just put that thing on the Bearcat, man. Like, we can't just necessarily leave it at the breach. It all depends on the size of the structure, but say in a large structure, my point with all of this is I came back from the Radisson, and one of the things that I started to try to incorporate is the use of shields on hostage rescue. So I saw what we had. I'm like, okay, cool. How do I put a sling on this thing, throw it on my back? I'm fast roping with this thing on my back. Because we're going deep into this building, and I'm not just going to be in an HR like hiding on the shield because the priority of life, innocent life over ours in that case.
Correct.
But it's there when we need it, so that's one of the things I started
It's there
really
if you
practicing.
need it. Correct. I agree.
Brody,
You got to force it, Brody. That's the thing is if you think it's a priority, if you see the benefit, I do see the benefit and all the things I just said with it. And I think there's absolutely an application for it in law enforcement entries.
You could say, I don't know, I just asked 2 former Delta Force operators and they say we should. That's a pretty strong argument.
Because I said.
Brody, what I would do is I would spray paint Tier 1 on a trash can lid, and I'd bring it to every training exercise until they got the point.
Okay.
I would
Then you
say
forget
the
to ring the real
information
one.
came from 2 SEAL team members because they'll probably get through before you guys do.
They know.
All right, let's see. Justin Bravo says, when the sun goes down, I'm hunting Bigfoot in central Illinois tonight. Likely only find homeless meth heads, though.
It's the chance you take. It's the chance you take, but I love the commitment. Love it.
Either that or a bunch of crap on the sidewalk.
Yeah. All right. We'll do a little.
Go out with a Nerf gun. It might be fun.
Quick answers on it. We got to get Kyle out of here as close to 10 as possible.
Sonny Sleddy, win. Need some of the lesser-known naval guys on.
Absolutely. We'll have any and all on. We've been adamant about that.
Let's see. Brad Freeman. Kyle, what's your opinion on Brent's blatant crash grab of holding multiple lives a week for more super cash?
I think it's a business model for sure. No, what's really cool to see though is, like I said, you normally do this Thursday, and it's not that I don't want to be on these. It's just I have the fellowship that we've been running for almost 3 years.
Really?
Every Thursday night.
Wow.
At 8:30 Eastern. So sometimes I'm way more prepared than others, but it's really helping me grow spiritually as a leader. But the multiple cash grabs, man. What's cool to see is the fact that people are donating, or what are these called?
Super chats?
Super chats.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing. You guys are like very loyal followers, man, and
They're the
that's
best.
what culture
They're the
is,
best.
and trying to, you guys are the community that, that we all inspire to be able to create, to foster, to develop, and this is cool to see.
Thank you.
So I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I'm sorry
Thank you,
he
Kyle.
did 2 in 1 week, but
Girl Dad. Sorry. Girl Dad says, I've asked this same question the last 2 live shows, but love hearing the answers. Kyle, what was your favorite Kid Up song?
That's a great question.
And why was it Dancing Queen by ABB ABBA? Cheers, boys. Y'all the best.
Favorite Kid Up song? Do you have one?
man, let the bodies hit the floor.
It's a classic. It's
I think
cliche,
there's
but it's a classic.
phases, over time.
That's right. Right.
And unless you've been there a while, you may not control the remote.
That's right.
So you kind of
Absolutely.
just fall in on it. But
Yeah.
I don't know why "Call Me Maybe" keeps coming back. Carly Rae, whatever.
Oh gosh. All right.
K9 says, I first met Kyle when you were with Kyle Lamb during a speaking session for our department in Nashville.
Oh wow.
It was a real blessing to hear that you gave your life to Christ. We truly serve a mighty God, 2 Timothy 1:7.
Well, that is awesome.
Double Kyles.
Double Kyles. He's a man. That's another reminder for me to reach out to and just to stay in touch with.
Okay.
I admire Kyle Lamb immensely, and that's awesome. That was one of the first times I was on terminal leave, and Kyle invited me and Erica up there.
Yeah.
Stayed at his place, and just he showed us his hospitality. Him and his wife Melody. If I mess that up, I'm sorry, Kyle. But I just admire him as a professional, but also as a spiritual mentor for me, because even back then I hadn't fully turned my life to Christ, and Kyle had a big part in that. He said things to me at a time when I wasn't necessarily ready to receive, but I was open to listening to him. So thank you so much for messaging. Yeah.
All right. That's solely putting some more money into some of the lower super chats. I read some of
Ask
them.
that Josh Husky one.
I think it was the Billy Levine question.
He's my supporter.
If I'm not.
That's a different guy. That's Whiskey.
Different guy. Okay.
And I'm talking to him about that.
Okay.
He said, ask Kyle about the Billy Levine. I don't know specifically what. I'm trying to get it to him in the chats.
Did you work with Billy Levine? Mm-hmm. Just thoughts on Billy.
Billy, man, he was a great operator when he was focused on what he was tasked with doing.
They finally charged someone with his murder.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I will say that Billy exhausted every friendship and every resource that the unit had and provided. Mm-hmm. And it's tragic, but and a lot of people just started distancing themselves when they got burned so many times. And I wasn't as close with him as a lot of guys that I know were, But all those guys are echoing the same thing, and it's tragic, and that's all I'll say about it.
Yeah.
That's not justifying anything he did.
Right.
By no means.
Yeah. Josh Burton had really good things to
I've
say
been to
about
combat
him
with
as,
him,
as an operator as well. But he made poor life decisions at the end, and that's just the truth.
Josh says, "Who's the real CAG daddy here?" Kyle, love you, brother.
That moniker is never gonna.
Where did that come from? Someone I did our monthly live the other night, and someone asked me that.
I don't remember where the CAG Daddy thing started.
It came from the other
It came from the other podcast, but I don't know. Someone started it, and I don't know who to give that credit to.
Somebody in the chat.
Yeah, someone in the chat.
It's on the lowers now.
Yeah.
So if you buy a line arms, you're getting a CAG Daddy lower.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So clearly it's Brent.
What the listener wanted to know was, did that person possibly introduce you to drugs?
No.
That's a negative.
No, he didn't.
There you go. Cleared up
I
right
introduced myself to that by myself.
There you go. Let's see. Alex says, Kyle, great to see you on a live. Your SRS episode is one of my favorites on that episode when talking about EDC. Advice about carrying a gun and the why was very helpful to me. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you, man. I'm glad that message is still radiating and hasn't changed my response to it. What's the best gun? The one that you have on you and that you know how to use.
I will accept that answer. I
Like that.
Yeah.
All right, our brother Wiley Coyote with much love tonight. Once again, paying the mortgage. Rock on, Kyle. Are you still a IHG Radisson Blue guy, Bonvoy Marriott, or a Hilton Rewards guy? Thursdays for the boys, Metallica, Wherever I May Roam for the outro.
Great song.
I'm a Hilton Diamond member, and
are you?
That's my store, and I'm sticking. That's what we're staying at, right? That's where we're staying at tonight.
All right.
I try to stay away from Radissons.
I think someone in the chat's asked, have they given you like free nights for life?
That's actually a good question. Did Radisson ever say thank you?
They had
they try to send you a bill.
You know how I told they're like, hey man, this is a mess.
You're an insurance
I'm like,
risk.
I didn't do all this, man. What about all those doors you just kicked in that we had the key for? I was like, I don't know where the key was. I got the key. There was a security guy from like the corporate region that flew in to do an assessment of everything, post everything. And when I was, he didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Because I was wearing a suit.
Yeah.
I was mixing in with the FBI guys. I was like, I'm with them, man. You know, and I'm doing all my like collecting information about trying to make sense of what happened.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you were one of the, and I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh man, here's my card. Like anytime you want to stay in a Radisson. I never followed up with him, but he did say something. I forgot about that.
Oh.
I don't know where that card is, man.
Give me the card. If you won't take it up, I will.
He's like, but it's only in the trance of hell, bud. So I'm like, hard pass.
Yeah.
Brody's in the chats, and he said he really likes the trash can idea. So there it is. I said, here he is a super chat. Why didn't Kyle get the Medal of Honor? Drew, see you Sunday at 8 p.m. Outro song, Bombs Over Baghdad. Brent, embrace your hip hop roots.
You're not going to hear this, but I have said before, and I won't mention anyone else's names as if like to lesser them, to put you on a pedestal, because your actions speak for themselves. I believe they should look at it as an upgrade. It's just how I feel. Kyle, do you know if anyone's ever talked about that?
I really appreciate you saying that.
I mean it. Do you know if anyone's ever talked about doing that as an upgrade? Offline, I'll tell you the stories of what I would say your actions rank above. so it's easy for me in comparison. So it's easy. It's a little bit easier an argument to do in comparison, but it's like I said, I don't want to try to
Comparison
diminish.
is the thief of joy.
Right. I
But
don't want
when
to
it
make
comes
it look
to
like
valor, like we have to be able to compare.
That's right.
in order
Yet
to quantify.
that's right. But that's how you validate that it should be by comparison. So, like I said, I only don't do it because it doesn't look good, but we'll do it off air.
Yeah,
has no one ever talked about that?
So,
you know of?
Former Secretary of the Army, Ryan McCarthy, said this to me, in private, but he said that, and I don't know where it goes after him at the time, and this was in 2021, that he reviewed my personnel jacket for one, when I walked in the room, he said, he stood up and was like, "You're Kyle Morgan?" And I was like, "Whoa." Because I was going there to meet him because he worked on the board at this company I was interning at.
Okay.
And he did say that he recommended that it be upgraded. And, he didn't know when or I don't know where it goes after that. But my whole point is that I am extremely grateful for the Distinguished Service Cross, and it has such a meaning to me.
Yeah.
But it is just it's an award that I hold very closely. And if that ever did happen, man, I would be extremely grateful and appreciative, and my family would. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's just, now that just got me thinking and reminiscing. But, the guys, like every OTC class, because of the unit, has guys that go off and do amazing things. But, life's had its ups and downs. But if I'd have come up to you in OTC and be like, "Kyle, come here a second. I don't know when or how, but like God just told me, like, you're going to get the second highest award in the nation for something." You'd be like, "No. Me? Yeah, you're going to get that. That's what you got." Like, how crazy is that? Mm-hmm. Do you not know that? You know where it ranks, right?
Yeah, no, trust me. That's what,
I'm just making light of it.
To me,
but it's
like, I was
crazy.
the fourth one to get it since the unit started, and you know this personally. Like, that's not taken lightly.
No,
like that whatever Valor Award.
Yeah,
like getting it there just has so much more meaning to me, and I'm not taking away from anyone else. Right. I can only speak to my experience, but man, it's such a.
Because people may not know this.
We talk about this in the podcast that we filmed earlier.
And I've said it before. I will. I don't have any Valor Awards. All my combat rotations I don't have a single Valor Award. Now, I could tell you things that should have got Valor Awards, but they didn't. But the unit was a very hard place to get a Valor Award, because whenever we come back from something, I would have some good leaders that were like, "Hey, let's put in some Valor Awards. That was a dicey target." And the troop sergeant major would say, "The boys are just doing their jobs.
Yeah.
There's why." And
Dude,
he's right.
When they put me in for that, I was like, "No, man, I would
doing my
do
job.
what anything
Right.
anyone else would do."
I know, and I get both sides of the argument, but when you're at the highest level and the highest thing is expected of you, so when you do amazing things, it's just looked at doing your job, that now becomes a skewed scale of what you're operating at, and we can't do that either. But yeah, you're right. That's a hard place to get an award at, because amazing things are average there and expected. Yeah.
It's a place where you struggle and be mediocre every day.
Yeah. But you did it, Kyle. Just as a reminder.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Hard retard. Been waiting for this for a long time. So much respect for you both. Thank you for everything you do. Kyle, what is your favorite Brent story? Brent, what is your favorite Kyle story?
So my favorite Brent story is that time that I came down here and filmed for hours with him, and he deleted the podcast. So we'll see if the trend continues after we film today.
My favorite Kyle story is when I deleted his episode.
Dude,
someone needs to make a shirt.
Don't delete my episode, bro.
Don't believe my podcast, bro.
Tier 1. Your episode might get deleted.
We are getting a shirt sent to us by the end of the week, I'm sure.
Oh gosh! Don't delete me, bro.
I don't have a
Tier 1.
specific story, but there's just and I think I said this to you last time we filmed. That's why I said my favorite story is you deleting it. Was your motivation, your false sense of motivation, your character from back in OTC was extremely contagious. Was very. I just absolutely loved your personality in that course, and we're all trying to figure out who's who in the zoo. How do I do this? Learning how to walk and talk with guns in my hands again. Now it's like. Yeah. Doing it together was just one of my favorite things. And then obviously we went to different squadrons, but every time I saw you, man, that smile is why I'm sitting here right now after that.
You may have been too winded.
People are going to be like, oh, get a room. Whatever.
You may have been too winded to notice, but that was my second OTC, and I'd seen this before.
And you
of
sure acted like it.
I'd seen this before about someone not finishing.
Hey guys, I know what's next.
About finishing a 5-miler not in time. And we had, I'll tell you his name here later. And he actually failed 2 UBRRs because of the 5-miler of all things. And now this is at the end of the course. We were at the finish line cheering him on for the last one.
Yeah.
And
cheerleaders.
Yeah. But after the first one, me and a couple guys were at the finish line cheering you on. I don't know if you remember that or not, but I remember that. And I remember why I was doing that.
Oh, man. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I was breathing real heavy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I wasn't worried about
I do remember that.
I wasn't worried about you. Yeah. It was the first one. I knew you had time. And a second one would have concerned me.
No, I know. They counseled me on that. They're like, hey, man, we'd hate to drop you for this. Because
Right.
they were like, you're doing very well in this, not so well in this, and this, because you know where you stand. Yeah. And it's something that they were like, Kyle, like my individual counselor was like, Kyle, man, you need to just run, bud. And I was like, but I hate running.
Which is crazy.
I can lift heavy things.
You're a diver.
Yeah, I know.
You're a diver. You went to combat dive school and ran 5 miles at a 6.5 minute mile pace.
I went to the
and you were fairly
I went to the easy class.
No, you did. And you were fairly young.
No, but it goes
You
back
were fairly
to,
young in an OTC. I mean, you were like, no, I'm not. You were like
10 years. And so I was 20, I can't do math, 28.
28.
27, 28. Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say that is young. That late 20s is kind of
no, but this
30s
goes back to like that deployment when I had to go back. They didn't want me in selection, and then went back to my team. That's when I met Ryan Hendrickson. Was a part of helping save his life. That was a really long and rough deployment, but a lot of maturity happened in me. Yeah. But it ain't in the weight room. I was just getting all the big muscles and getting real strong, and it was very different. Like when I went back to walk, do the relook, aspect. Like I didn't do worse on the things that I had to do.
Right.
But man, it was different because of my preparation looked way different. So I definitely was not as prepared as I should have been going into OTC.
Yeah.
So Brent, was that a brag that you were at the finish line before Kyle?
No, that was
cheering him.
No, that wasn't a brag.
I don't know, man. A little dig.
But I mean,
and you were older, and you're an older. Jeez.
Oh, he had the last laugh on the O course.
That's right.
Sean admitted to starting a network. He never said he trafficked drugs. He said he bought his way up the ladder for the thrill and danger. Either way, it's in the past. Some can't tell truth. Got here late, but here, making blue to green jump. Any advice for safari?
Okay, making a blue to green jump. I'm guessing he's going from the Navy to the Army. And any advice on Drew? Do you remember what that stands for? Didn't you look this up just Tuesday?
Yes. Special Forces some readiness evaluation. Did I get it?
I don't know. Did you get it?
I don't know. I think I got it.
Okay.
have to phone a friend on
Here's
that one.
here's
Special Forces Readiness Evaluation.
here's my advice, and I
Is
almost
that
told
for special forces?
getting ready to go
What
to
about special
selection.
forces?
I almost told you this when you're getting jacked and going through a training course. This is a misconception people have of jacked operators. Do we have muscle bound operators? Absolutely. What did they look like in selection and during training? They were lean and mean and could do anything. And I'm not saying get out of the weight room.
Fighting machines.
I stayed in the weight room as well. I wanted to keep some muscle, on me. Like, don't go down to. I mean, I naturally am around 200 pounds. Like, don't go down to 180 because that weight is going to come off. Now you're going to be down to 170, and you're not where you want. You're not going to be ready for long distances at that. Keep your weight up as much as possible, but run and ruck.
Yeah.
Run and ruck and crush a old school Army PT test and pull-ups. Just be ready for everything. Be ready for everything. And when they throw everything at you,
it's about
you'll be ready for
longevity
it.
too. Like especially being middle aged, and that's the thing is like you don't know exactly what you're preparing for. There's a lot of good things that you can use as a base to train with. Over preparing is the thing.
It is. It absolutely.
You don't
is.
want to peak too soon, but going into, because of the resources that you have, like exactly what you need to work on over time, and then you realize, I move a lot better at around 215, which I'm not right now. I'm about 225, so there's about 10 pounds that I need to shed.
HPTRT's got you. Don't you worry.
But my thing with that is knowing where you are, like listening to your body, and it's not procrastination. It's just also being patient with adjusting versus pushing through pain. Yeah. Because those injuries that you're pushing through, some things you're just going to have to endure. Like that's just endurance is a real thing.
But don't show up with an injury.
and as you're training and preparing, just be patient with yourself, push yourself to be a little uncomfortable, but functional fitness is, to me, it's to be able to explode with force, to take a punch, to be able to deliver a punch, to be able to close the distance and repeat that over and over, depending on what you're training for. But if you suck at running, like I did and still do, run.
Yeah, that's right. You won't get better at it by not doing it.
Do push-ups and sit-ups, man. Burpees and pull-ups. Yep. I tell people, if you can't do 10 pull-ups, you're not a man.
Absolutely. I
and that's a challenge, dude. Like for all of us, I'm being a bit harsh about it's for me. Like if I can't, I don't care less how much I bench press. If I can't do push-ups without stopping, do 60 without stopping. If I can't do 10 pull-ups, if I can't, run 1.5 miles to 2 miles in 14 minutes or under, like I need to, and if I can't sprint, get my heart rate back down, sprint again, get my heart rate back down, sprint again. Like that to me is, and get my body weight up and over things.
Yeah. The someone in the chats reminded me, you got to be too something to do something.
That's right.
At the end of the day, you still got to be too something to do something though.
Can't replace that.
No. What else we got, Drew?
Kyle, what's your thoughts on doing deliberate CQB when the walls aren't ballistic and doing it in the daytime? Also, when would you choose deliberate over dynamic? And how did your former unit do it?
Well,
that breaks down to about $1.50 per question.
Yep. So I'll answer very broadly on this because,
but quickly.
I believe that all CQB is dynamic because you don't control the environment. You don't get to control the enemy, the who, what, when, where, why. All the aspects. Is that cover or is that concealment? Have we still maintained an element of surprise? Do we have to announce our legal authority or presence based on the mission? Can we regain it structurally using the different the tenets of CQB, surprise, speed, and violence of action? But all of it should be deliberately done, which to me, people equate deliberate and dynamic versus slow and fast. Man, it's in control. It's predictable. It's this. I'm in control of our tempo, and if you're predictable and I'm predictable, that's where that almost what looks choreographed is just all these nonverbal cues, and being, because our awareness, not to belabor this, is our number one tool, is seeing when, hey man, we're in a bit of a confined space. It'd probably be better to do a little bit of a hybrid of what I would say is hostage rescue and direct action type mission to get off of this area to foothold something and then
You
make
have to
a plan
change
to
gears.
move on to what's next.
You have to change gears.
But the biggest thing to answer this question from as best I can
Briefly.
is once you commit to going through the doorway, get out of the doorway, make it an unfair fight.
Yeah.
Dominate the room.
Yep. Let's see. Respect to Kyle for talking about those hard things. Along those lines, do you guys have a hard time swallowing that a 21-year-old thug killed or eliminated Billy? I just have a lot of questions about how this could have happened.
You can get the jump on anyone. Anyone can get the jump. He wasn't on target. He had his guard down. He thought he was in a trusted area, and he wasn't. And that can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that goes back to just because you used to do a certain job doesn't mean that you're staying on top of those skills.
Right. Guess what? I'm probably going to walk to my truck tonight.
Yeah.
And not look over my shoulder every step I take. Like you can't live on high alert.
Yeah.
You just can't.
It'll destroy you.
Yeah. Yeah. And you shouldn't. Exactly. And you shouldn't.
Being situation aware is huge.
Brent, how about a run of Brotherhood Blades with the Tier 1 logo for Patreon members? Take orders and get paid up front to avoid any of the riffraff. Truth and Dark on Sunday, boys. Get educated.
Right wing gun nut. Not a bad idea. I'll run it by the boys
management.
at Brotherhood Blades. Yeah.
Single officer response to active shooter. Are you doing one man's version of POD?
Everyone can have different versions of this. I'll make this a quick answer. That's the way I teach it because there should be people coming.
Others are coming.
Others are coming.
Yep. Other responders.
And you have to be predictable, and it's really hard to remember to do two different things in two different situations. So essentially, do the same thing. You're just going to have to extend your sector, but keep moving.
You
fast,
have more
move with
freedom to
intention.
explore the space when you are solo.
That's right.
But initially, man, think about this. Like we want to split this shooter's attention. So I want to distract, isolate, neutralize this until I can put my physical presence between good and evil and to neutralize the threat. I don't want to run into the middle of the room because I'm splitting my attention. So applying the same principles of domination, points of domination, it still applies because I want to stack as many of the majority non-threats to one side and find the one threat. So all the things that we teach with team-based points of domination apply. It's just the hardest room to clear by yourself is a pool door, center-fed room.
Yep, absolutely.
But we got a technique for that.
Yep.
Doesn't mean you're not going to die. This is dangerous.
Yep.
But we need the right people. Just instead of like badge holding and all these things like, oh, we're teaching secrets, man. This is basic infantry tactics, man. An L-shaped ambush. Guess what?
That's right.
It's just me.
Yep.
So now how do you eat a crap sandwich?
Yep.
One bite at a time. Still crap though. So let's eat our crap.
Yeah.
What up, boys? Great to see
Not a shirt.
two
Not a shirt.
Delta Team 6 operators. You're on a 10-hour road trip. You can listen to Nickelback or Creed the whole way. Which do you pick?
Easy.
For the record, I
Don't
ironically
say it. Don't
look
say it.
like both and listen to
definitely
both
gonna-
daily when I lift.
Nickelback all day
I knew
long.
you were
What?
gonna say
They
it.
have
Yeah.
That's an
terrible.
easy question.
How
Terrible.
you isn't Creed from Orlando?
Yes.
Yeah, Nickelback's Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's my answer.
Get
I
out.
don't even have to defend it. And if I have to defend it,
I don't know if that's
I don't. You're not worth my time explaining why that's the answer.
Creed
Agreed.
all day. I'm gonna listen to it on the whole way home. Thank you. Erica's like, oh my God, stop.
You told that story at the end of our recorded podcast. If we ever have a competition, that's what we're playing for. Someone has to listen to Creed for hours, and someone has to listen to Nickelback, and that's what we're playing for.
If it's shooting, I'm gonna win. So.
You are. I tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now.
Sonny Mabry, sup
Hey,
fam,
Sonny.
a 2 for this week. Love it, brothers. Love y'all guys as well. Brent, what speaker do you have in there? Not Kyle, the speaker, actually. I remember when I was on, it was clear and had some bumpity bumps. Forgot to ask then, though.
Yeah, it looks like a Marshall, old school Marshall guitar amp, but it's a Bluetooth speaker, and I love that thing.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, and
It's 1-1.
The soccer score
soccer's
is
1-1. 1. Okay, 3-1. I called it.
We're not sponsored by him, so we're not gonna say it.
Yeah. But I I just bought a turtle box for Devin. You guys know what a turtle box is? They're a little bit expensive. But that's a great little Bluetooth speaker.
Turtle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And they have
I'm
party.
also
Is that when the volume goes in and out?
What's that?
turtle?
A turtle box. Is that when the volume goes in and out?
Does it sound better when it's on its back?
I'm like, who said that?
Okay. All right. I don't know why I say things sometimes.
Because it's your show.
Yeah.
Treat me like it.
It's my show.
Then I quit. All right.
I bet you wrote a tighter ship than this, don't you, Kyle?
I don't do this. So I like 10 Zens on the floor. I can't feel my eyeballs right now because all the cigar smoke.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
I do appreciate you sticking with me on the sobriety piece. I know that you're not
Absolutely.
sober,
No, that was
that means a lot to me.
That was an easy call for me, Kyle. Easy call.
Hey, did you
Because
guys
I don't know if I could deal with drunk you.
I don't get drunk.
Hey, did you guys ever work with the Australian SAS? What do you think of them, and how did you rate them? Apart from funding, was there anything they lacked?
They were good. I worked with them a little bit. I don't have anything bad to say about the Australian SAS.
No, I never did any operations with them, but did a little bit of training with them. And
Yeah, same here.
cut from the same cloth, man.
Yeah, good dudes.
Good blokes.
Good blokes.
Soli loves
funny.
this question. He asks it multiple times. SAS had guys stand next to targets with their heads right next to them. Then other SAS come into room and shoot live rounds in them. As SEAL Team 6, Chris Fettis says, this is dumb. And is it dumb or useful training?
This is crazy, man.
OTC used to do that.
Yeah.
You used to call the hot seat. A guy would go in there and they'd put the hostage taker target.
Yeah,
next
it's on
to
one
him,
of like
and
the oldest.
It's one of the old school videos. Yeah.
Recruiting video.
We don't do that anymore, but no, but trust me, when you start doing
Trust
this fast enough, you're going to start shooting by your buddies' heads.
Yeah,
So
I call them trust shots. Be like,
it's going to happen. Yep, and you have to do it in training, or if you can't do it in training, you ain't gonna execute it. And
it's a well-timed and appropriate shot call is huge.
Yeah, it is.
El Liz says, finally get to see my people. Glad y'all won me in the divorce.
Liz.
Duplicate super chat so Drew will read it.
Thank you, Liz. Another Patreon member.
When y'all go to New York, tell old Ma'am Donnie to old right wing said, suck it.
I don't think he'll be at the event for veterans or the memorial. He'll probably be celebrating that it happened. That dirty Muslim.
But if he's
Donnie
there,
can suck it. That's all I gotta say. Mom Donnie, he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. He sucks.
right wing nut, if he's there, I'll say it. All right. Ezekiel says, I send mine. Oh, that's gotta go. Brent, let me know when you are training the Atlantic City SWAT team. I'm a firefighter at the Atlantic City Airport.
Oh, nice.
And we would love to have you guys stop by the firehouse and show you around the place.
Heck yeah. I'm trying to think how to email me at the Tier1 Podcast at gmail.com. And the message will get to me.
Everyone.
If you're not or if you're a Patreon member, you can DM me on Patreon. But either way, you can get a hold of me those two ways.
If you try to text him, he won't answer.
I'm not a good.
And I'm a friend of his.
I have some people text me to text Brent.
I will say when I call though, it's different. He's like, "Oh, Kyle." I'm like, "Oh, hey."
Yeah, I don't look off friends' phone calls because I'm always worried if it's a phone call.
Yeah.
A text can be anything. This is a phone call. I'm always scared it's some deep down. Like
I feel
Lord,
like when I
it's
text
something.
you go like. When I call, you go. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah. But I'll get like 7 different text messages during a podcast, and then I can't answer it, and then it starts. Right, then it starts compounding, and then it'll take me 7 days to get around to them. But I do eventually.
All right, Brent, you mentioned forgiving someone even if you don't want to because it is the Christian thing to do. What is forgiveness? Why is it important? How does personal forgiveness contrast with Christian forgiveness?
How does personal forgiveness compare?
It's a gift.
So personal forgiveness and Christian forgiveness is actually one and the same. There is no. The Bible.
That's right.
The Bible talks about that.
Virtues from God. What are you gonna do?
It's a gift.
Gosh, I'm so bad with phrases. There's some sort of phrase about forgiveness or hoping bad things or hatred, and be like it's what do you got, Jacob?
If you allow me to get personal real quick.
Sure, but
So,
real quick.
Only the
when I
drunk
was
one.
17 years old, my dad pushed my mom in a drunken rage, and I almost shot him. And I didn't deal with that for 15 years. And when I finally started dealing with it, a lot of things started to happen for me in a positive way. But yeah, I mean, it was bad, but I've had to forgive him a lot over the last 14 years, 15 years. But it healed me, and I didn't know I needed it.
Yeah.
Here's the quote I was trying to think of, because unforgiveness at the end of the day is resentment. Exactly. That's one of my favorite quotes. And it says, resentment is like taking poison and waiting for the other person to die.
Yep.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
It's releasing that control
eat at you.
of it.
It will eat at you. You have to forgive them.
It doesn't mean it's easy. It's not easy.
No, it ain't easy. We're humans.
But like, if you think about he without sin cast the first stone, like that's something that if anyone could have stoned, not Bathsheba, the adulterous woman, it was Jesus, and that was his response. And to me, it's like that's biblical forgiveness, and that's where all of it derives from. Like I've been forgiven and washed in the blood of Christ, and that is what gives me the courage to forgive others, to ask for forgiveness. But it's a gift, so don't expect, because it's I'm doing it for me. Like I'm releasing that, and that's one of the most powerful things. I got to walk into the room with my dad in the ICU and see him, like, man, that's my dad, and I got to forgive him. I got to ask for forgiveness, even though he wasn't talking to me. I know he heard me. And that was one of the greatest blessings that anchored my belief in the power of biblical forgiveness and where that comes from.
I said make it quick, but we can always take time for a Bible verse. Matthew 18 through 21. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Jesus said to him, I say unto thee, until 7 times, but until 70 times 7, which is basically him saying,
keep doing it.
It's an ongoing number.
Yeah.
No way to count it.
And you shouldn't quantify it. It's
right.
Keep doing it.
So there you go.
It doesn't mean there's not consequences for behaviors, for actions.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Like that's
absolutely.
They're very different, but it's also the heart posture of like, I'm going to correct this person, or they need to ask me for forgiveness. Like, you don't control them.
All right, worst firefight you've both been in?
The one I got shot in, because I got shot.
Yeah.
So that's pretty simple.
That's a good one.
Wasn't the longest one, but it was the worst one.
I love it. Great answer.
The stairwell of the Radisson, for sure.
So.
Stairwell of Radisson.
Pretty intense.
Kyle, waiting to get into a paramedic program, was wondering if I could end up specializing in active shooter response as a first responder. Also, Brent, I appreciate the advice when we spoke on the phone a while back.
Absolutely.
I think the RTF model, the Rescue Task Force, is great, but there's got to be more. And I think the TAC Med model that's applied with tactical teams across the country needs to be adopted across the country in an active shooter protocol. So 1,000%.
Do you forgive terrorists you fought, and did you respect them as fighters? Brent respected them.
Do I forgive the terrorists I fought? I try my best to forgive everybody, but it's respecting them as fighters for a majority of my career. No, I will say fighting against ISIS it changed my perspective a bit about them as fighters being so hardened. So I gained a lot more respect where it was kind of missing for a long time. Not for why they did what they did, just their determination, tenacity.
But here's the other thing. Do I forgive them? Are they asking for forgiveness? I don't. Not Not to my knowledge.
That's just something people with resentment say.
Yes. Big Brother Drew.
Okay, let's see. Well, if someone listening is considering ending their existence on Earth, what would you tell them?
Wait.
It's listen the whole thing. It's okay to give up. It is. It's okay to give up. It's the same advice I give to anyone that was in a selection. Give up tomorrow.
Yep.
And when tomorrow comes, it's the same answer. Give up tomorrow. And if it's always tomorrow, it'll get better. Just not today. Not today.
Hal Arms says, I'm ready to be in Florida. Hope to see you guys in a week. Got to watch most of the show. Everything we have is only through the grace of God.
Thank you, sir.
Amen. Look forward to seeing you.
Has the unit ever looked at using the constraints-led approach, CLA, to learn and improve a problem solving? It's currently being used by all major professional sports teams.
I don't know what it is. I don't like the word constraints right off the bat, but that means
Triggered
I don't
by
know.
that word.
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
Nobody puts baby in a box.
The unit is always looking to improve.
Yeah.
But this is
If
what I'm about to
there's
say is
validity
about-
to it,
If there's
like
validity
I
to it,
guarantee there's already been some exploration with it.
but one thing the unit doesn't have a problem with, and that's problem solving.
Yeah.
They're really, really good at it.
Lieutenant Dan back in.
He's
Thanks
back.
for the advice, Brent. Driving My Life Away by Eddie. Rabbit for Us Boys. Keeping America Moving for the outro.
Thank you, Lieutenant Dan.
Brent, do you remember where you were when you heard about Kyle and the terrorist attack? What was your reaction? And to Kyle, same question regarding when Brent was shot. Love the show. Matt from Nashville.
Man, that's a good question.
What a great
don't
question.
I don't remember when exactly I heard about it. I just don't remember when. I mean, obviously the whole unit knew about it, but it's in a weird. I don't have like that 9/11 moment. Like I know exactly where I was, type thing. I mean, it was a big deal, but I just don't remember. Yeah, for whatever reason.
What year was you got shot? 2014. 2014.
And then again, you may not even. Who knew? Who knows when you even heard that I got shot? It may have been way after, and then so it wasn't a big deal. Like, I saw Brent the other day. He got shot. Crazy.
I remember seeing you in recovery downstairs with the PTs.
Okay.
And man, that's the part that, like, as much time as we spent together, like, once you go across the hall to where you went and where I went, and like we're all doing the same things, just on different timings, and you lose sight of so much, even in our organization, or my former organization, to include like guys that I was on ODA with, that are in a different squadron as well. I'd see him in the hallway once a year and be like, "Oh man, to catch up. Like, I got to run, man. I'm late."
I guess it's different when you saw me after I got shot doing PT, because you don't have that same feeling. Like, "Oh, you okay?" No. "Oh, you got shot? I can see you. You're fine." You're
But
not dead.
I do remember hearing about it and not hearing the whole story, and I was like, "What did he do this time?"
That's fair.
No, I
fair.
was obviously worried about you, but not enough to be like, "Hey, how are you?" Because how could we do that?
Fine. That was fine. It's just a scratch.
He's a tough guy.
All right, that's the super chat. So we got one last one here. For both of you, do you think Special Forces Delta guys are born or made? Thank you for the story about Josh last week. We're from the same hometown.
Love that. It's going to be a weird question, a weird answer. A little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both. I think there are people who are born, and no matter how much they try, they'll just never make it to that level, and that's life. But I don't think you're just born into it, and it's just going to happen, and it's a given. Yeah.
I'd agree. I do think circumstances are real, and you don't know what you don't know, and that's where being a positive male role model for especially our youth is so important, because if they're inspired by something that I'm doing, or maybe even something I'm saying, like that's I love that, because not all of us have, good environments growing up, and we don't know our own potential. It's untapped potential. And that's a part of my mission is to be a positive role model for my wife, my children, and my team, and then our community, or just society. So,
some people paid good money.
They did.
To see Kyle dance to this.
That's all I got. You got to keep it right here.
That's a freebie. You didn't have to pay for that. That's
this guy's a sellout.
Give him the Trump dance.
No, this is just me being me.
Give the Trump dance. There it is.
You got to keep
there
it right here.
We go. That's the show, boys and Patriots. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see what we got here in the regular chats. Let's see what we got. See see if I can find one here. I've been shot by USA military, but they miss every time. Think their guns jammed, they said. Or they just may have been a bad shot. Things that never happened for 500, Alex. Dusty Go Tiger says, I'll pay if he never dances again.
Show me the money.
I will say that I did text Brent happy birthday, and it only took 2 weeks to get a response, but there was a response. Thank you, Dwazi. Oh, man.
Right here, Brent.
Gotcha. Brent and Kyle, what are your EDC holsters? Kyle, what is your current EDC? And is the 43X still good?
I think the 43X could still be a very viable option, but I run the, this is something that my training directors helped me kind of come to, is a Glock 45 compensated with a Magwell. And it's in my bag. It's what I carry. It's what I train on the range with, doing the duty tactical stuff. So now I get to carry one pistol instead of multiple when I travel.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, the gun that you use and the gun that you have is the best gun to use. I don't have I will say smaller frame pistols are harder to shoot.
They are
easier to conceal.
Because I'm always ready. I lied.
Ready.
I lied when I said I didn't live on high alert. I do. You want to see my EDC? It's right here, buddy. I just carry it in my hand.
5-finger death punch?
All the time. I just carry it in my hand. Be a man. Carry it around. What are you hiding? Why are you hiding your gun? Not me. Not me.
Brent, do this one, please.
You got it. Sup, guys? Your thoughts on Tritium site?
Gay. Use a white light, man.
There you go. Let's see. Chucky D. Kyle, after you retired, did any 5-star hotel try to hire you as a hotel security? Best hotel security in the world.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know why you're not making
Not
seven
the country,
figures
but the world,
as a
Greg.
hotel security guard.
I wasn't that good. I did carry the Staccato C for a while.
I like Staccato. I do. Let's see here. Yeah, there it goes. Gucci's Staccato. How were the Kurds to work with? The Kurds were great to work with. They really.
This guy said, "Quit crossing your legs like a girl."
He can't even see Brent's legs.
Make me.
I love it. Hey, guess what? If only it was as easy as being a man is how you cross your legs. I'll tell you what's a little bit harder than showing you're a man. I don't know, becoming a Green Beret and going to the Delta Force. I think that shows a little bit more manhood than how you cross your legs. But hey, if crossing your legs is the way you show you're a man, that's a pretty low bar to take.
Boo-boo.
Yeah. So, and that's a great thing about living a life that Kyle's lived. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to prove you're a man. You've already done it, and you get to carry that around the rest of your life. All serious, I like the Delta Force. Okay, I just do. Thank you, Salmon. Thank you, Simon. And they put it in a super chat. Thank you. Let's see, Crypto Airborne. It just doesn't matter. But I'll say. It's almost like the guys that are also like, oh, you drink Mick Ultra, I drink Jack Daniels. Okay, I shot people in the face.
You don't chew Big Red? You don't chew Big Red? Then you.
Yeah.
I hate Big Red.
Can you do 10 pull-ups?
Let's see here. Ever work with the IDF? Had a little bit of training with them. They were good dudes. You ever do anything? You ever go to, over to Israel for anything?
They came to us. A little bit of training.
Good experience with them?
Yeah.
They treated me really good over there.
And that's not. I'm not speaking for IDF at large, but the specific units that we
right,
train
the
with.
specific. Yeah, absolutely. Whoa, but one's all you get. I don't know what that is.
Safari Link Incog X. Use our code. Maybe save yourself a few bucks for EDC holster.
I know it's gone long enough, but some people paid good money to listen to some music and for us to hang out in the chats, and you will get it. So we got 2 more songs. Let's see.
Nickelback later tonight.
Wherever I may roam. I have no problem playing that one. Where are we? No, not live. I don't want you live. No one wants it live. Boom. Got it. No, Drew, don't do that. For such a nice Christian man, Drew's kind of a jerk sometimes. Don't you think?
He's trying to right the ship, dude.
Okay.
Trying to show you nobody's perfect, Brent.
Hot dog shirts in the mail. Magnet 1 p.m. today. Making everyone in the truck stop restroom listen here. Thank you, Lieutenant Dan.
I love this song.
Cody Fisher, you seem like a man that's traveled the world. We have. Michael Hendricks, Nickelback is the official soundtrack of the idea. I like the IDF. So I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know. I guess that's how you see it. Let's see here. What else have we got? Oh, Led Zeppelin for the win. Unpopular opinion. I like Led Zeppelin. I think they have some great songs, but they have this like huge name in rock. I'm not saying I just don't think they're as big as they should be, and that's going to piss some people off. I know that. I'm not saying they're bad. To me, you want to know a worse one than that? The Grateful Dead. They're worse than. I will never understand why the Grateful Dead has such a cult following. Do they have some good songs? Sure, but let's see. Billy Batty, I love Metallica, every album. Let's see here. I saw Metallica live in 4th grade.
Dang.
You got cool parents.
Yeah.
I just saw Metallica live with Devin and Charlotte beginning of this year, maybe end of last year, but I think it's the beginning of this year. And it was a Pantera open for them, and then Metallica came on. It was an awesome show.
It's impressive.
What was the
still
last
playing. Yeah.
What was the last concert you went to?
Man, I don't go to concerts. Loud music really upsets me.
Yeah.
No, it's I love I love music, man, but having these headphones on helps. Like the last concert I went to was actually with my.
I have to have a certain.
But I had to walk away, because it's just too much. But my wife loves taking the kids to concerts.
Okay.
They go to concerts all the time.
Awesome. Turtle box. I see what you did there. I saw Metallica and Godsmack in kindergarten.
Dude,
I don't know if he's just one-upping guys or he really did. I think it's just a one-upper. Whiskey, Tango Foxtrot, Grateful Dead is hippie communism, dirty orangey peeps. Okay.
She knows I'm wearing her pants, so it's okay.
Just another 11 Bravo. I saw Metallica in SLC in 1997. Oh, that is awesome. Let's see what else. Gavin 50. Brent, taking on Deadheads might be your bravest move yet. I know they got a cult following. I'm aware. Side quest. How much would 50 grenades actually weigh? About a little over 50 pounds.
It's like 1.1 pounds.
Nicholas Wacker, white, purple, or other flavor monster.
Purple's good.
Yeah.
Purple drink. Purple's good.
Purple stuff.
I think you got some residual bombs over Baghdad hanging around. You get some purple
He's
drink.
good. He's good.
Are you looking
he's
at
good.
me or Drew right now?
He's good.
One eye on each of you.
Oh, God.
actually. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought you just a little retarded.
Tasty Gains, Brent, I need to ride the vet. Get on down here. I'll at least show you everything she's got. I drive that thing like I stole it every time I start it up, and I love it. Brody Martin, Kyle deserves the Medal of Honor. My man is so humble, but earned it. That's two. Let's start a groundswell on this. Man, I can't believe how many of our listeners have seen Metallica in concert. I saw him in '94 in Sacramento, Frank says.
Sipping on the scissor.
Oh, Rack Shadow. Yeah. I know.
These are the loyalists that are still here right now.
They are. Yeah. I know. Edwards, Glover, and now Morgan. I know. It's 3 solid lives. Oh, let's see what else we got. Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Is
a little
it
look
you
under the
still?
hood.
Do you forget the device, Bagman?
I am.
He's on.
It's not my fault. I don't know why they
I know.
both connected
I'm
up.
3 feet away from it. Magnet's phone is the strongest Bluetooth phone I've ever met. There's not a Bluetooth device that I own that he can't overpower me on. Oh, Alice in Chains live. Never seen them live. Closest thing to Metallica concert for me is playing Guitar Hero Metallica.
Yeah, it's hard.
Oh, man. Let's see here. Of course, they know what they did with picking long songs. They know what they did. Mm-hmm. The last one won't be that long. Here we go. Last one of the night. And this was for old Bo from 50 for the Fallen.
All right, guys. While he gets that going, I want to remind everybody, like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 100,000 followers before the end of the year.
Let's go.
Let's make it happen. Make it happen right now. Hit the button. Hit the button.
Also follow Blue Bearing's channel.
Yes, absolutely.
Follow that before you follow Truth. I mean, for Tier 1 Dark.
Did you know this was the greatest and best song in the world?
Is this Tenacious D?
Tribute.
This is the greatest song.
Yeah, dude.
He has a nice beard.
Tribute. I love it. Tool goes hard. Do they still play in the dark? I think at one time Tool played in a completely blacked out stage. Maynard still does? Yeah. Are there more Rangers or Green Berets in CAG? It fluctuates. It fluctuates. But we're looking for we're not looking for Rangers, we're not looking for Green Berets, we're looking for the best. Toker the Green said, I tongue punched that like button so hard.
Careful.
Love the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Love, not needed. Not needed, but. Who's older, Kyle or Brent? It's got a few years on Kyle. What are you, 42?
In 3 days, yeah. 42.
Yeah, nice.
So 41.
Let's see here. Yumums going for Rangers after Airborne. Good for you.
You didn't finish that. Brent looks like he has more miles.
I didn't see that.
Did you leave that out?
Did that what they said? Or are you adding that?
No. I don't know. It's on there.
It's on there.
Somehow I could still read that.
Let's see. What did the fox say? No one better. That better not gain traction.
Do it.
Frank UWX says more SF. There's time that's true. Let's see.
No walking on our dens. That's absolutely correct. Freaking airborne.
This is not the greatest song in the world. No, this is just a tribute. What? I couldn't remember the greatest song in the world. No, this is a tribute. Oh, this song gets me going. And a good thing I didn't drink tonight.
Good. Thank you.
He's the greatest voice of our generation.
No, come on the stage. Brent.
Yeah.
Keep it here the whole time, bud. That was good. That was impressive.
You have the voice of an angel.
A fallen angel.
A fallen angel. I know. The rest of the listeners are going to be upset. They're going to be upset they missed it. Bo knew what he was doing when he requested this song. He knows I can't help myself.
Way to go, Bo.
Bo, you did this to me.
Bo
You
knows.
knew it. Someone clip that.
Best song in the world.
Best song in the world. There was a time I could sing that whole song word for word, sitting next to Bo, screaming it in his car at the Q course, going to the Cadillac Ranch.
Oh my God. Yeah. I know the place.
Or Charleston on a long weekend in language school, or Charlotte. All right.
Greatest song in the world.
It was the greatest song in the world. That is a wrap. We'll send it around the room for closing statements as we always do. Jacob, what say you?
Seriously, guys, thanks for having me up here tonight. It's a pleasure meeting you at Florida Man Games.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you, Kyle. I knew a little bit about your story, and now I'm going to go investigate more.
Let me know.
I'm just so pleased to be here. And if anybody needs any high quality beard products, baneblends.com.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And my lovely wife is the co-owner, and I'm a Marine, former Marine, and just love doing what we're doing, making high quality stuff.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
Love it. Lion, what do you got, Magnet?
I'm not going to follow either of you, and I'm not going to do any research on either of you. How about that?
Good.
Good.
What does Lion from Magnet Arms want to say?
And the reason why my thing hits it, because it's a magnet. That just gets your Bluetooth every time.
Yeah, strong magnet.
Strong magnet.
Problem solved.
Yeah. Go check out the website, guys, lionarmsusa.com.
You got
Love
it.
the sport.
Drew, what say you, oh
All
wise
right.
one?
Bible study, 7 p.m. at Truth in the Dark, 7 p.m. Eastern, Truth in the Dark, YouTube. It's live. Invite you guys to be there. Also, go to frcc.shop for the best cigars, coffee, and bourbon in the whole world, some people say.
He ain't wrong.
Do it.
Greatest ever.
Kyle,
Yes, sir.
as the guest of honor, you get the last word. What say you?
Okay, well, first and foremost, I just wanted to thank. This has been a great experience, man. I'm glad that I did the live. I look forward to the podcast coming out, so be on the lookout for that. If you're going to be training with us next week, I'm speaking Monday, Brent's speaking, and then we're doing 2 days of training for Florida SWAT Association's first active shooter training conference here in Lakeland, Florida. And check us out at bluebearing.com for any of the training stuff, any of the merchandise. Join us on Blue Bearing's Patreon. That's where we do things just like you do with your Patreon that are more exclusive. Bonus episodes of the Black and Blue Podcast are seen there. Our fellowship is ran through there. Not that I want to charge for fellowship, but it does keep the right people there. And $5 a month for that. And I'm running the fellowship tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern. So something you can count on and lean on. Other than that, I look forward to the future and growing together.
And everyone's always looking for a cool shirt and the With You. The With You shirt. You guys go to his website, look at it. It has a shoot house overhead of it, but it forms across and it says With You, which is a term we use in CQB to say, hey, you're not alone. I'm with you. I think it's one of the coolest shirts.
You don't have to look back,
there.
man. I'm with you, heart and soul. And that's a way to walk around in life.
Exactly. So you want to wear a cool shirt and also help support Kyle, go grab that shirt. You'll get the better end of that deal. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this whole time. We'll see you again. I think we have another one next Thursday night, don't we, Drew? Do you know?
I'd have to look at the calendar. I'm a one day at a time guy.
Let's just assume we do. I'm almost positive we do. All right, guys. See you next Thursday night.
Let's take care. Thank you.
Good night.